Club.
Good evening and welcome, travelers, back to episode 5 of Death Attack, our D&D 5th edition campaign. Tonight's episode is titled Shrouds of War. In our previous episode, our adventurers helped stop a deadly assassination of a nobleman, Ventus Merryway. They also learned that the king of Analia himself was to be arriving in Aronia after the trade gala to retrieve the corpse of his deceased son, Oren Proudheart. And we will begin our session right where we left off, within the devastation of the burning trade gala, right after Cedric had been dispatched. What you all see before you is a trade gala covered in gore, chaos. Everything is in disarray. Multiple windows have been shattered, bursted in from the outside. Some of the drapes that are adjacent to these windows are currently ablaze and smoldering and smoking. The fire is not yet out of control. Thankfully, most of this building is made out of masonry work and stone. However, if allowed to continue, this fire will get out of control.
I would like to move to start putting out like the curtains or whatever else is on.
How would you like to do that?
I would tear down the curtains and start.
You want to tear them down and start stomping them out?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check for that.
I would rush to Ventus' side and ensure that he's safe. So he just got done casting a rather large spell.
It's 11.
You successfully pull down the curtains, stomp them out, without any problems. For now, it doesn't appear you don't see any visible flame, just a lot of smoke. It is quite hazy in the room. Ventus looks towards you as you approach him. I'm fine, trust me. I studied at Sneve. I'm more than capable of doing my own spells.
Alright, I was just making sure you are okay. You were just almost assassinated, so.
Right. How is everyone else?
That was awesome. Good job, mate.
Okay.
You did well.
Thank you. You did also.
You were
You were brave in battle.
We just walked in there and saw cleaving people left and right.
Right.
It was truly inspiring.
Yeah.
So,
Where's
I
Jezebel?
have some questions for you all.
I see you weren't assassinated.
You're welcome.
I was not, and you do not plan on continuing that threat, do you?
As of now, I don't feel Tempest's pull to pursue that currently.
Alright, well, if Tempest tells you to guide your blade towards my heart, then so be the will of your god. I will not hold that against you, but I will kill you if you try to kill me.
I won't hold that against you, but I will kill you.
Okay, boys, let's not do this right now here in a...
No,
Smaller
I
building.
don't see Larician. Where... He must have went to go make sure King Anson is safe.
Right, was he supposed to come here?
Tonight, after this trade gala.
Shall we wait for him?
Where's Jezebel?
That's what I just asked. What is Jezebel?
That's your tiefling companion, correct?
And I believe...
Is he okay?
I just came and saw the wreckage and
Yeah,
people fighting.
but I mean, you look out of place anywhere.
Yeah.
So just now in this situation,
I know, that's what I'm saying to him.
he's staring directly at you.
I don't pick up on this because I look weird. It's because I just came in and I saw my friends fighting.
Yeah, where did you go, mate? Kind of just disappeared on us.
I went down, I tried to find a friend. Old friend. I couldn't find her, so this nice man let me into his house. He listened to my problems. He had milk. It was nice.
You hear the sound of heavy footsteps, chainmail, armed guards. They approach from both the entrance and the rear quarters of the building where the food service and the waitstaff was currently residing. As they come in, they quickly surround the area. Most of the guards split up and start checking corpses and bodies for any signs of life. Two of them, however, approach you. They will immediately make their way towards Ventus. Lord Ventus, is everything all right? Yes, it's fine. Please secure the area, make sure everything's fine. How many casualties outside of what we have in here so far? We found some of the waitstaff killed in the back. Looks like they were disrobed. Most likely, Ventus points towards the two assassins that had been dispatched, clearly wearing uniforms of waitstaff. Yes, assassins, clearly. Thank you. Proceed. You notice the guards break and separate. I am going to go and make contact with Elysian. If all of you could please meet me back at my office.
You sure you don't want us to follow you?
Trust me, I'm going to be fairly discreet with this. You notice he begins casting an incantation as you see his physical form disappear as he casts invisibility.
Look around, it's pretty much all the bodies burnt.
The bodies are not all burnt. Cedric is a pile of black, mucusy pulp.
Right, that's pretty gross.
Can I roll a perception check anyway on his corpse?
Sure, absolutely. Would you like to do a perception or investigation?
Let's see here.
Perception is with your senses. Investigation is you're trying to decipher something with your intelligence, more or less.
I'll do an investigation roll. I want to see if there's any sort of talisman or some sort of magic item that caused him to change like that.
Okay.
That is a 10.
Okay. Examining the body, you can see with your eyes that the organic makeup of the corpse doesn't appear to be entirely natural. It looks as though a lot of the internal organs that most living creatures would have, heart, lung, liver, intestines, have been replaced with what look like almost large black worms. Coal, just like coal black.
See.
Granted, you're not sure if how much of that is because of the explosion from the fireball, but
Could I do a knowledge? Could I do a knowledge arcana on it?
yeah, you would like.
Oh. 7.
7. Okay. To your knowledge, you're not sure of any sort of arcane ailments that would cause an individual to look like this. You know of primordial mages, mages that will take mana and tattoo it into their skin for power. However, you've never seen anything like this.
All right. Well, we are going to meet up at Ventus's office. So.
Right, it's just right down the road, right?
Yes. Though we are missing a companion.
Jezebel.
Meanwhile, Jezebel. What are you doing?
Where am I right now? Am I still with...
You're currently with Barry on top of the roof.
Alright, so we had left off and I put him over my shoulder and I was taking him back down to the street.
Okay.
So we're on the shelf right now, right?
The lid.
The lid.
You're on top.
Alright.
Top side.
Is he still unconscious?
Yes, he is very much unconscious.
Alright, I'm gonna take the time to take him back down to the Slippery Maid.
You want to take him all the way down to the Slippery Maid?
I do.
Very well. Okay. Honestly, just give me an athletics check. Just gotta beat a 12.
18.
18. Pretty well. You do it. You break a sweat. It was definitely exhausting carrying a 145-pound man for almost over a mile down into the shelves, making your way to the Slippery Maid. You enter in through the bar door. Mm-hmm. As you do, you notice that the patrons within the bar sort of stop. They give a look over, and after gazing upon your appearance, most individuals return to what they were doing.
Any familiar faces in there?
Give me a perception check.
That's a 15.
You do not recognize anyone.
Alright, I'm going to drop him down in a chair nearby. I'm going to approach someone to get a room for the night.
Okay. So you set him in a chair, and then you're gonna go approach the innkeeper? Okay. As you approach the innkeep. Busy night?
Quiet, can't hold his liquor. I'm gonna need a room for the both of us.
Well, I don't think he's gonna work if he's, that drunk.
Just give me a room.
Alright, I mean, I suppose you could be the one doing the... Well, alright.
Do you really want me to get into detail about it? Because I can.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm on a side business, but I have an illustrator who likes to take down...
I'm looking back at him. Does he still look, he's pretty conked out?
Yeah, he's totally knocked out.
Alright, you have my interest. What's this about now?
It is, you know, I have an illustrator. He goes up there while you're doing your thing. Whatever, if he sees a position that he likes, he just kind of draws it out, and we make a killing off of it, especially with, sorry, but your exotic, features.
Right. Alright, how much does this usually go for?
Hey, is your name Jezebel?
No.
Give me a deception
Fuck.
check.
Nope. Nope.
Never heard of
Never
it.
heard of her. Well, what's that?
17.
Okay, what is your, what's your bonus on that?
Plus 8.
Okay.
You guys died.
You know, I swear you that I could have swore there was a tiefling on the Dead Bone crew. You remind me a lot of her, but if you say you're not her, I'm not
You
gonna
know,
push
now
it.
that you mention it, I think I know who you're talking about. Beautiful woman. I'm flattered.
That's,
Really.
Alright, yeah, if you're interested, we usually pay, well, I'm being a little generous here, but, let's say 50 gold pieces for the night.
Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. But tonight's gonna be the night to get your best artwork done, clearly.
Alright, understand.
Alright, I'm gonna... How much?
Well, it's going to be 3 silver stallions.
Alright. And I'll hand him the 3 silver.
Thank you.
And...
He turns behind himself, grabs a key off the wall. There you all lass.
Right, this is just for the night. So, there's 2 gold pieces in it for you. If anyone comes looking for me, you tell them you never saw me.
Right, I've never seen Jezebel.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and go pick him up and take him up to the room.
Alright.
And then... What floor is this room on?
Second floor. There's only 2 floors.
Second
in this
floor. How many
building.
windows are in this room?
You actually don't, well, you have a window, but it's not big enough for you to, let's just say this isn't fire code, regulated. It's basically a small porthole.
So someone couldn't get through it then.
No.
Good.
Unless they were a very small in stature.
And this isn't a very small in stature person. So, what I'm going to do...
Faulkner would have problems getting through this.
I'm going to tie him up real nice and tight
Okay.
with my 50 feet of rope.
You're gonna use all 50 feet?
Yeah, he's gonna be tied up real good.
Alright, gotcha.
And I'm going to leave him, lock the door behind me. I'm gonna go find the others.
Alright. As you walk
Oh, gagging him also.
Okay. Alright. Should you give me a survival roll, please?
Hello? What's happening here? 15 plus... Alright, that's 15.
15. Alright, very well. You gag Barry, tie him up. You decide to head back down. As you do, the innkeepers kind of sees you leaving without your guest. Excuse me, ma'am.
Can I help you?
We're not gonna have to clean anything up tomorrow morning, am I?
Like, well, he's passed out. I can't do anything with him, remember?
All right.
You have to be cleaning up any sticky messes from him, I promise.
I was more worried of the red kind. The
Oh,
red
I certainly
deep-
hope there's no red coming out of there. It's some sort of strange disease then, isn't it?
Right.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Don't worry about Jezebel, guys. There's one thing I know about her, she'll always be there for the pay.
Right. Though, she didn't really help, and Ventus saw that. So, I feel like we deserve her share.
Oh boy, about to get a smackdown.
Well, I personally didn't see anything happen.
And trust me, I was with Ventus the whole entire time. I'm going to make sure I pick up my dagger.
okay.
Alright, well...
Whatever business you have with Ventus is not of my concern.
So you don't want your 500 gold either. Fine, I'll take it.
I'm going to head back to the Moth's Lantern. I shall recover for a few days, and not that it's any of your business, but I plan to make my way towards Bolstead or Westhold or...
Well, I need to go to Bolstead. What do you
That's
need
a
to
rather broad area.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where it is?
Sorta.
Where?
Okay, so for one, you can't stay at the Moth's Lantern without me. You understand that, right?
Why not?
I'm the reason why you got the room for free. You remember me inviting you? You
I'm
thought
sure they would let me in.
It's
No.
alright, we can always find somewhere else.
Fine. I will stay at another inn. I will find a bed. I shall recover.
Listen, after we get paid, I think we should all go have a drink. We just did something amazing.
But didn't really do anything.
So, okay,
We
let me,
stopped an assassination.
let me understand this straight. You are just
He
giving up 500 gold. You're not going to go get 500 gold.
Mate,
Oh, okay,
500
let's
gold.
throw out the gold entirely. You're not curious that this whole entire ordeal, you got whatever you were looking for. It's obviously involving you some way. You just dropping it, and I'm just going to go to Bolstead or Westhold.
I could use 500 gold
To get to West?
to serve Tempest with.
who cares what he does with his gold?
All right, fine.
I mean,
I
if he
will
wants
take-
to do,
I will take your 500 gold. And I shall seek out what Tempest wants me to do.
Okay, well, let's go get your 500 gold and my 500 gold and...
What, 10 gold for me? For sticking with Fauna, or with Small Russ?
I still don't see why your allegiance is to Ventus or Venalia.
Was no allegiance, he just paid us 500 gold to make sure he didn't die.
But you fight as though you have a Ventus more of an interest than just the gold.
Yes. Well,
Even before he offered us the gold.
that's right. I do owe you 10 gold. Are you going to post a stay with him for the rest of the night?
Right. I'm still here.
All right. Well, you won't get it till the next day.
Alright, so let's go ahead and I don't think we have anything to do here. Go ahead and head out to his
Lounday.
office.
Are you coming with?
I have nowhere to go. So,
Well, you did wander off earlier, so I'm just kind of curious.
yes, that's because you keep arguing, and I don't like that very much. You guys need to figure out what you are supposed to be doing,
Well,
instead of just getting mad at each other. It's like two parents bickering. It's
yes.
annoying.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with you, short one. It's just these two.
Oh! Okay.
Well, when Daddy thought it was a good idea to shut Mommy up with his big half-orc dick, Mommy got rather upset. So, let's go get our 500 gold, and also get Jezebel's 500 gold.
Mate, you really didn't miss anything. Nothing happened.
Oh, imagine that. Also, I
Oh,
believe
there will be a rebellion in Venalia either way. So, killing Ventus is not a priority.
What does that even mean?
You have...
Venalia will go to war with Etros.
Okay.
Aronia.
You're an
So,
Abendal. You're an
It's
Abendal.
Etros now.
Abendal.
Abenal.
You know,
Abendal's the continent.
Lifeline. Gunnerport shall revolt.
Which is the city you were in, which is in the country of Aronia,
Aronia.
which is a free state.
Aronia will go to war with Venalia. When Venalia takes it, tries to take it.
you just named a continent and another country. Mind you, Etros, I feel like they wouldn't go to war with anybody.
For now.
Have you...
Mate, we gotta talk about your
For now.
priorities.
This is what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know the names of the human land. What I know is Venalia must fall.
Didn't you say he was half orc? What is the other half?
He ain't too keen on talking about that.
But what?
The other half.
But it should make you happy. I have
I'm pretty...
no quarrels with Ventus now.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's very good.
He's going to give us 500 gold, so I hope not.
So what will you do with your 500 gold, Cass?
Whatever the fuck I want to do with it. What does it matter to you?
Right, that was an excellent conversation. Thank you.
Alright.
Falner, if you're wondering, I will buy a map to Ballstead or Westwold.
Oh my god.
Or maybe I will stay here in Guttaport
Well,
and help the rebellion.
Yes, at this point, one of the guards that's going through and checking bodies, and at this point removing them, sort of walks up to you. Not trying to get barged in the middle of your conversation, but you all currently, we're trying to clean the place up. You mind if we vacate the premise?
well,
Under whose authority?
Oh no.
No, this is just
God
me
damn
asking
it.
for courtesy.
We appreciate your service. Let's go.
yes,
Everyone,
let's let
we
the
got a
boys
place to
tidy
be.
up.
If a tiefling comes back here, tell her we are at Fenthris's abode.
Who's
Office.
Fenthris?
Ventus, whatever.
Merryway.
The Merry
Lord
fella.
Ventus Merryway.
Person
Oh,
that-
alright, Fentis. Right, I will send
What do I say? I
Does your
could've said
tiefling friend have a name?
Her name is Jezebel.
What?
Oh,
Oh, name?
Cunt. Nissa.
quick question.
What?
Since
Bodacious.
you boys were cleaning up the mess, did you find any particular, well, who was involved, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, from what we've looked at here so far, it looks like we have some ruffians and some scoundrel types that looks like they're part of some pirate crew. I think those ones over there are part of Red Eye's gang. Those ones over there, well, those are all Mondo the Maggot. He's one of the street gangs that runs in the shelves. Not sure why he was even here. But looks like he's dead, so that gang's, well, done.
I'm going to.
He was quite the loud one.
Can I go check his body?
Wait!
It is a pile of ash.
Oh, I thought that was just his head that
He was-
like
Yeah,
burned the.
he burned.
Oh,
He was
I didn't
attacked
know
by the man who you picked quarrel with.
I picked no quarrel. He
And
came
then,
with some
of course, we have the assassins here.
buffoon.
And then that
He
pile
was
of
talking
black
shit
bush
with
apparently
me.
was our old watch captain, Cedric, which, to be honest, I'm sort of speaking out of line here, but Gora hated that prick.
He was an asshole. Where?
He was also had worms. That was weird.
So you said Red Eyes Gang and Munder the Maggot were the only recognizable ones?
No.
Besides the assassins.
Have you ever heard of a buffoon?
Who?
Buffoon? I don't know, some tiefling that stopped me in the street and then he came and
How many tieflings do you know?
two. I didn't really know buffoon, he just
Are you saying buffoon?
Balthoon!
Right.
Balthoon.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to understand your friend's dialect. What are you speaking?
He's speaking broken common.
Where are you from?
He's been kicked in the mouth by a horse when he was younger. It's a
Oh my
impairment.
God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I definitely was never kicked in me mouth.
It's rather sensitive about it.
Well, I understand. The kids probably made fun of you, called you like hoof teeth and
I'm gonna step between him and him. Are you making fun of him?
no.
Right. Well, just so you to answer you, I'm from Umodale.
Oh, right, that makes sense. Umadil. Alright, accent comes, makes more sense now.
So, do you where are those assassins' bodies, if you don't mind me asking?
There's this one right here. Both of them were dressed in waitstaff.
Well, we'll get out of your way. I appreciate your help and your information. It definitely helps out a lot. And, before I leave, I'm going to crouch down and I'm going to crouch down and inspect and see if I can find any recognizable markings or weapons or anything along those
Okay.
lines.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
That's a 5, but I have a passive of 11.
Okay, I'll give you your passive.
Good roll.
That's a really good fucking roll.
So, you recognize they have the same type of weapons that you have already encountered before. This spiral type dagger. Other than that, you do not see any recognizable identification on them. You actually even, I must say, would you like to check their mouth?
I will do it with the dagger and open it.
Okay. As you open their mouth, you actually, to your surprise, no black tentacles, no slimy snakes or worms. Normal tongue.
Could I lift up the tongue to see if there's any sort of markings on it or anything like that?
Sure. You do, and lo and behold, look at that. Normal tongue.
Kaz, don't we have to go to Ventus? Let the dead deal with the dead.
I'm going to take both the daggers.
What
I'm
does
be
that
mindful
mean?
if there's any poison or
They're
anything
alive.
on it.
Okay.
So, if there's any sort of cloth I can tear off, I'm going to wrap it around it and then bag it.
Okay. Both of them or just one?
Both daggers.
Both daggers. Gotcha. Very well. Go ahead and put 2 Death Tongue daggers into your inventory.
Alright. Well, let's get going.
Alright, let's go and walk out.
I'm gonna follow their lead.
And as we're walking, Cass, just a question. Don't want to get you upset or anything. Just wondering, do you know of any jewel crafters in the city?
Well, going to roll knowledge history. That's a 19.
None that won't rip you off.
Oh, there's plenty. What kind of work are you looking to be done?
Oh, kind of looking for some uncut gems.
Uncut gems.
Oh yeah, you definitely know a lot of smugglers that will sell bullshit rocks.
Oh, I have a guy. His name is Roy. He has the best steels, the shiniest rubies and emeralds that you can find.
Right. You want to trick me, right? You want to lead me down the wrong path.
Give me a perception check.
Roll a deception.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Let's make this interesting.
Natural 1.
11.
Okay. It's not that you don't think Cass is lying, but you have a bad feeling about the area itself.
Right. Well, appreciate that. Definitely would like to see your guy.
Right. Anyways. So.
Are we still here?
No, we're walking, mate.
With
No, you're not. You haven't left yet.
I want
Well,
to like.
I said we walked
He,
out.
he literally just picked up the daggers and you started talking.
No, we said we left.
So if you left, you're literally 5 feet outside the
Yeah,
building.
but, like, I meant we were walking and talking loud. That was my plan. Or
Okay, walking and talking where?
to Ventus's office.
Alright, so you wouldn't be talking for very long because it's literally right across the
It was
street.
a short conversation.
Yes, asking for the gems.
well. Let's go see Ventus.
Yes, let's go see Ventus.
This whole fucking interaction is terrible.
Okay.
I'll keep an as we were also walking.
God.
I was keeping an eye out, see if I see Jezebel.
Are we going to see Ventus?
Let's go see Ventus. All right, let's see
Yes.
Ventus. All right, let's go. All right, let's go see Ventus.
You guys make your way into the
Oh fuck.
into the office buildings. You make your way up to the top floor. As you approach, you notice that there is 2 guards that are standing directly outside of Ventus's door. Except these guards do not look like guards from Aronia. They appear to be wearing what looks like full plate. They are adorned with deep blue royal tabards. They have helmets on with what looks like a unicorn type spike that exits from their head. They are covered from head to toe in just fine regalia.
No, history?
Sure.
They look really nice.
Natural 20?
All right, very well. Yeah, you recognize these. These are considered to be the elite guard of Venalia. Typically, they are either paladins or clerics. But they are also referred to as Pegasus Knights.
I see. Well, I'm going to approach. Hands up.
As you do, both of them sort of close in towards the door.
Mr. Merriway is expecting us. We are associates of his.
They look at each other. One steps aside, while the other one opens the door, walks in. The other one steps in front, center. Neither one of them say a word. Their helmets create a dark overcast. You can't even see their face. It just shrouded by shadow.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them.
All right?
Who do you serve?
Small bras, we don't need to be rude. They are obviously associates of Mr. Merriway.
When did it become rude to ask a question?
They are trying to digitally do their job, and you're distracting them right now.
I simply asked them who they served.
Right, so are we supposed to sit here, wait for him to come back, or are we allowed in?
I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right now.
Oh.
Stick your hand in there. See
Nope.
if there's anything in there. It's all rats.
We are supposed to be here to see Ventus Merryway.
We are waiting for him to confirm.
Why do we have to wait? We don't even know who this man is, or these two men are.
It's probably the protocol. It's probably
Protocol for
Fauna,
what?
this is what I'm talking about. They always yell.
ensuring that we are who we say we are.
So they can't talk?
Don't worry about it. It's really just
I don't know the rules.
trying to figure out who's the dominant one.
He may
Loud.
not be able to
Very-
talk. He may have cut his tongue out. He may be
Did they cut your tongue out?
in the Feywild.
Usually the loudest ones.
I'm so sorry.
You see the door open up. The other guard opens up, looks at the other one.
Didn't even notice.
They then move aside and open the door.
All right. Well, I walk in.
Do you all walk in as well?
Right.
Oh, I see. They walked in. Then I walk
Oh,
in.
dude, Smallbox is excited to walk in.
What was that?
Okay.
Really sorry to walk in, are you? Smokers?
Yeah, just, Tempest's glory!
Jezebel,
Yeah.
this is about the time where you'd be making your way back towards the trade gala.
Alright. So I'm going to approach, try to head back in, see what the mess is.
Immediately as you enter, you see people cleaning the area, removing rubble, broken glass, bodies. Before you are approached by what looks like one of the guards. Jezebel?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Short fellow, said that you would be coming here. They went to go see Ventus. He told me to
Oh,
tell...
so Ventus lived, huh? That's great. Great. Alright. Wonderful. So the back of his place then.
they said they were going to see Ventus.
Where did they say specifically where they're going to see him?
I would say his office.
Alright. Wonderful. I'm going to head back out.
You head out.
I'm going
You
straight
know
that
where
way.
it's at. You cross the street, and you actually start coming up the stairs as you see this scene of Lavende, Fulner, Smallbross, and Kaz standing outside next to what looks like this armored knight. As the door opens up behind the knight, you see another knight exit. They move aside and open the door.
Do I notice they're just standing there, not doing anything?
Now they're getting ready to move in.
Alright, I'm
walk
going
in.
to catch up with them.
Okay. So you go ahead and just kind of slip up behind them.
I'm gonna slip up right behind Fauna in the back. I'm gonna poke him in the back with my tail.
What the fuck?
What's going on?
Well, we
I hear arguing.
Where have you been?
I had some things to tend to.
I didn't see you in the fort.
Did you not see me
The
pop
door
off a
now
few...
closes behind you guys' back.
I was, well, I came in a little...
Excuse me?
Mm.
Perhaps you all should keep your mouths shut. As you look ahead of you, you can see what looks to be a individual. It's a human male. You can see he has a long, blonde, very well-groomed, well-kept beard. In fact, his beard being this upkept and how his hair is braided and pulled back, and the fact that he has a crown around his head, you are fairly certain that you are in the presence of a king.
Oh.
Yeah, Fauna, keep your mouth shut.
Bow down.
The man is standing in a very, I would say, a strong posture. Both of his hands are put behind his back, with his fists touching together in a very, very militaristic type stance. He turns, his brow is low and heavy. Are these the ones that you spoke of, Ventus? Yes, Your Highness. These are the individuals that were there. Could the five of you please step forward?
I step forward.
Like, step forward.
Take a giant step forward.
I take a step forward.
I think we all take a step forward.
You were all there when they found my son.
Yes, we were.
Well, yes. Unfortunately.
Tell me, did he die peacefully?
Didn't really see that bit. We kind of got there after the fact.
Well, Smallvross here
He looked peaceful.
tended to your son, or at least his knight. So,
He looked peaceful going into the next realm. That is all I can say. King of Venalia.
No, please don't.
I know that you have not done much, but you have offered an old man some solace in his grieving. Ventus, you have told me that we have Westhold to thank for this treachery. Yes, from the evidence that we have acquired, it looks as though Westhold is trying to cause some sort of coup against you, and it also appeared that they tried to diverge this intelligence by using the Death Tongue cult as the assassination force behind these attacks. That is all I can say as of now, but my hands are locked behind a lot of the bureaucratic, pardon my language, Your Highness. There's a lot of red twine. I understand.
Besides that, they tried to pin the death of your son on us too. I'm very sorry for your loss, by the way.
Westhold has grown cocky in these years. Venalia was once a part of their country. We became separatists more than 1,000 years ago, and the grudge has never quite faded. Now I see that they have ignited old flames. When I return to Venalia, I will announce and declare war against Westhold. Bolstead has clearly made their front on the eastern end.
It would seem wolves surround Venalia.
The walls of Brighthold are strong. They have never been sieged. And I know Tempest will guide his blade against my enemies.
Unless, of course, your enemies have Tempest on their side also.
Tempest does not favor anyone. Tempest only favors the vigor of heat and battle. And I would gladly give my country to honor the praise of victorious glory.
As long as you're alright with that, King.
Would you not?
Oh, I would.
Where do you hail from?
I hail from south.
South is not a land. You speak to a king. Answer me.
In man's language, you would call it Zakund.
On the southern border of Palkareg. I hear that the orcish tribes there are fierce.
The fiercest.
My son greatly pitied your race. And I myself have great reservations about what Vanalia has done to your kind in the past.
We don't seek your pity.
I'm not asking you to seek it. I'm telling you. Ventus has told me about an incident that occurred in his office. You seem to be relatively passionate about Vanalia's holdings. Do you have the item that Orin was carrying with him?
What I have is my business.
Again,
He does.
Be rude, Smallvross. Show the king the item. Please.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The item that the knight gave you, I saw him give it to you. You have it.
We all saw you get it.
I'm not going to take it from you. I want to honor my son's dying wish. He was to return that to Balkarek. It was to help breach the hostilities between Vanalia and Balkareg.
If it was to Belkorek it should go, then I'm sure it will find its way there.
What I am offering you is to be the first orc to set foot in the tomb of Gallic since his burial. If you wish, then I can have this done.
Maybe I shall set foot in Gallic's grave. But it shall be after Vanalia falls.
You seem to be misguided.
He's a little daft.
Do you understand that you're speaking of treason in front of the man who runs that country?
Is this Vanalia? Am I in the holdings of Vanalia? What treason am I talking of?
I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a squat on the ground, just sit right there for a while.
What is your name?
I am Smallvross.
Tell me, Smallvross, if you traveled to your neighbor's home and they told you they were going to burn down your house, murder your children, and gut your wife, would you act there or make sure they made those claims in your home?
The thing about that is, I've never made those claims. All I've said is Vanalia shall fall.
You will sit down now. If you want to make claims of war, I suggest you bring an army and not be foolish enough to threaten a king in his presence.
I'm not threatening a king. I'm letting him know the future Tempest has planned for him.
Alright, that's enough.
Ventus sort of goes, as I said, Your Highness, Smallvross here is very passionate about his god.
Isn't it the same god?
It is your is your belief that makes you so foolish. In a way, it is blissful. If you refuse, so be it. Gallic's tomb will remain unoccupied. And it's not a grave, boy. It's a mausoleum. As for the rest of you, I am to return to Finalia. Larisian will be using his magic to take me home. Ventus has a proposition for you all. However, you are in all the king's words said and done. You are clean and free to leave. You have no obligations to my country. And I hold you to no vows.
Oh, well, I am honored, King. Curtsy.
Is there anything else?
Well,
Well, if we could get him away from Smallfrost as soon as possible, that'd be brilliant.
Ventus goes, nope, I think we are all done here, King Anson.
I will.
He knows that he turns, and as he approaches the door, he doesn't even have to open the door. If the door opens, you notice that there's 2 Pegasus Knights escort him down the stairs. They close the door behind them.
Well, glad that's over.
What the fucking fuck was that?
I'm beginning to realize that Smallfrost has a death wish, and he would like to go out in the most amazing way possible, and I really appreciate
I am
that.
shocked that he didn't have you beheaded in my office. Are you insane?
No. I trust the will of Tempest.
I think...
Your friend
Insane.
either has the biggest balls or the smallest brain.
Not friend. We're not friends.
You see, I feel like he's got a really soft brain. It's almost like cheese, almost. You can say it has mold
Look
on
at his
it.
face. He looks like that all the time.
Are you
He's gone.
here?
He's gone unless you mention Tempest.
My brain is as strong as my arms.
See what they say. I mention Tempest and he starts talking.
All right. How strong are your arms?
As strong as his
Very
brain.
strong.
They're very strong.
Okay, let's not mind the cheese head. So, can we get
What is Balric?
Bulric?
Balric.
Bulcric?
I'm sorry. Are we just here to collect our coin? Is that what we're doing? Or is there something else you're trying to
What
do
is
right
in
now?
Balcric?
Well, Jezzy, to be fair, we all had to be there to collect the 500 gold.
I was there. You blind?
Right. The gold. All of you all sanctioned. You had my word that it was 500 gold galleons. All of you are getting 500 gold galleons.
Wonderful.
However, there is opportunity to increase that amount. But, as the king said, you have no obligations to Finalia or this cause anymore. Although I don't believe some even have an incentive for Finalia at all.
Well,
All the same, I think you would really want to go to Venolia for some reason.
I guess it depends on what the job is.
Well, there's a few things. One, I'm not saying this, but the king and I were speaking before you all arrived, and yes, I am going to be going to Lockmore, the capital of Aronia, and basically telling the entire trade bureau that they no longer have any seat of power.
We'll do that
You said Lockport?
Lockmore.
Lockmore.
It is the capital of Aronia.
What does that?
Are you going to do that on your own? Oh, wait. Now we'll see what we come to do.
I accept.
What our role in it is?
You don't even know what I was going to tell you.
We shall escort you to.
That's not what I was going to ask you.
No.
The position was to fill my position here in Gutterport, which means that you would stay here and be
No!
a trade bureaucrat.
No.
You already accepted, though.
You accepted.
You accepted.
So,
That's
congratulations,
your new
Small
job.
Ross.
Guard the trade to the
I like
ground.
clapping. I like to clap.
All right. It's enough jesting. Seriously.
don't understand.
Oh, you weren't being serious.
In all honest, if anyone is interested in my position and would like to work here in the city, then they are.
Do you think I
no?
will do good?
No.
All right. It is a shite job.
Yeah.
I would not wish it on anyone.
Well, thanks a while for it then.
Well, it is a good stepping stone if you want to get into the political game.
No.
Definitely small for us aims.
No, his political
what that
compass
does to
is so
people.
far up his ass, I'd be surprised if he could find his way out of the room.
Tempest is my compass.
That's why his compass is so far up his ass.
Anyways,
I don't like that implication.
Second, the other job is, have you all heard of the Blackguard?
I don't know, have we?
I need a knowledge, history,
14.
you get advantage, and you get advantage. You do not get advantage, and you do not get advantage.
14.
16.
Don't get it.
2 bad rolls, but
I was not here for the start of this.
annoying.
Okay.
12.
16? Okay. Both of you, no. You immediately remember it as they start talking about it. It's just maybe something that you just kind of overlooked while you were in your studies. Blackguard are retired mercenaries that now are solo. It's typically an extremely dangerous profession. These men and women are often battle-hardened and are nothing to fuck with. We're talking about mercenaries that work on their own, solo. They do not move in a band or a company. Typically, these type of mercenaries are known as blackguards.
Would I have known of them?
No.
Oh, well, blackguards, yes, they are rather dangerous individuals.
Yes, there's a individual here, a blackguard named Barrack Valos of Darkpike. He is to escort me to Lockmore. However, the king did want me to offer the extension to all of you in case that you wanted to earn some coin. Although, I will say, Barrack, from what I have met him, he is rather rough around the edges. And, well, yeah, you'd have to meet him. Anyways, and last but not least, do you remember, my friend from Neve at the trade gala, Larisian?
Yes.
The wizard?
Correct. He is returning to Neve after he helps escort the king back to Benalia. However, apparently something was stolen from him at the trade gala.
So,
Yes.
I tried to warn you.
Right.
If I was there, of course, because I wasn't, I could tell you who took it, but I wasn't there. I was there. I know who has it.
You do?
I personally know who has it.
Well, now, who does?
Well, maybe that's something we could talk about. How much would this job be? Because this is someone I'm kind of interested in myself, so it'd be along the way for me.
Well, Larisian, he is returning to Neve. He is the one that would be doing this contract, and he would be the one that would be doing payment. If you would like, we could provide transport to Raven's Grin. And then once you return to Raven's Grin, then we could get transport to Neve. Kaz, you know that Raven's Grin is where Arthur Arthur's Raven's Grin shipping company, the one that you worked for 20 years.
Yes, Raven's Grin. It's been a while since I've been there, or docked at least.
In fact, you actually, when you got to Gutterport, that's where Arthur said he was going back to.
Huh.
You know, I do have a lot on my schedule, but I think I can pencil this in.
When do you plan to leave for Lockport?
Lockmore, you are terrible with names.
It's only good with Tempest.
Well, Lockmore is due east of here in Gutterport, more on the inland. We just have to pass through the marshes, and I guess, in all honesty, you could do both of them. You could transport me to Lockmore and then head north to Raven's Grin, and then I could take you to Neve.
And is Raven's Grin in Aronia?
Raven's Grin, yes, that is in Aronia. It's a small port.
I accept. Wait, when do you leave?
I'm okay. You are so ambitious. Well,
Listen, can we get this wrapped up here soon? I got a thing I gotta do, so.
I got the thing to do at this point to just go sleep.
Oh, well.
You've yet to answer my question.
I plan on leaving with Barrick tomorrow night. I have to get things arranged.
Alright, so we go from here to drop you off, and then from there to Ravenscrin. That's what you're saying right now.
If that's what you all wish. Again, this is all up to you.
It is what we all wish!
So, what would be payment?
Oh, right. As the payment for, well, here's the thing. There's a catch to it.
Okay.
Venalia doesn't hire, we don't hire, brigands or, like some countries will hire bandits, or highwaymen to, let's just say, patrol roads or perform their various deeds outside of the name of the kingdom. Venalia is strictly against those type of policies. We only will hire individuals that are an established either mercenary or, guild group. Essentially, you all have to have a name that we can hire you under.
So we have to fake being in a group.
Yes, honestly, if you want to just tell me a fake bullshit name that we can all call you, then Venalia will
Alright,
happily hire you.
first one to say one. That's it. Think wisely. Small for us, don't say anything. Please don't say Tempest, for the love of God.
The friends. The friends.
No.
We're
Prophets of Tempest!
That does not.
Not that.
Because those are...
Prophets.
Again,
We're not
you have all night to think of this. We don't leave until tomorrow.
We'll get back to you on that.
But of course, since you would be considered a group, or what we'd like to call a private contracting company or a PCC,
PCC friends.
No.
Like that,
because of that, then you would all be able to get a guild cut, which means that we are talking about, I think rough ballpark around 10,000 gold.
What?
Whoa. Right, yeah, we are a guild. Absolutely.
Was that common?
Yep.
Okay, so, yes, we'll come up with some guild name that doesn't sound awful.
Right. If you want to do this, and I will tell you by the books here, I don't mind if you completely lie about this and you just give me a name. That's fine. The kingdom will be able to still pay you handsomely, I assure you. However, if you do label yourself as a guild and you don't announce or at least register yourself with the Zenkaran, then they are going to, well, give me a knowledge. History, everybody.
Would I have advantage on this?
Natural
Yes.
20.
You definitely know that.
15.
That is a 19.
Okay,
15.
long story short, they are the mafia.
Yeah, I don't want to go messing with them.
You do not, these are the Team Rocket of Ab, like, they are everywhere. They, you do not want to cross them.
You had to use the most unintimidating example.
Giovanni.
Jesse and James are a bad example.
Giovanni
Team up.
with his Persian, super scary.
Basically, the Zenkarim are one of the biggest underground crime organizations. They run pretty much everything. In fact, it is relatively known that all the gangs within Gutterport, they all have to pay to the Zenkarim.
Do we know the cut that they have to pay?
It's hefty.
How much is hefty?
So, would I know where to register with the Zenkarim?
Yeah, they have a guild building. Like they that's how powerful they are. Is that they literally can operate in as a legitimate business and still not get caught.
All right. Well,
I vote we get going here. Get together in the morning, talk about what we decide to do.
Right, so
Yes, I have a lot of packing to do,
No.
and I have to find a replacement. Also,
no coin tonight then? Is that what you're saying?
right. He moves over and you see he gets to his safe. He starts opening it up, and as he opens it, he starts pulling out 5 bags already counted with the coin. There's 500 in each of these.
likewise.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
really needed this. I spent all my money trying to get the boss stuff.
And I would just like to let you know that this payment was actually not done by me. So,
What does that mean? Who's it done by?
Understand.
Can you answer, maybe?
this payment was courtesy of the Grey Judge.
Oh, right. Because he did put us on this path to stop Cedric. Makes sense.
He has already, has had a meeting with King Anson, and, he's already left. Judges are sort of a nomadic type, going from place to place.
Sorry, it's a little off topic. But, do you know anything of a Bela?
I know of the ruins of Old Bela.
Just curious. Just heard something about them causing a a rift in the world. So
Well, if you're wondering about the old Bela nationalists that are trying to reestablish their country in their fascist regime, then yes, I am aware of them. Tieflings, they made a pact with Asmo, and they are currently trying to rebuild their fractured country. So far here, it's not going well, which is good for all of us, I assure you.
well, I did see the tiefling at.
Oh yeah, he's definitely an Asmodeus tiefling.
Okay. And he verbally said his name and house.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you said we were now enemies of House?
Yes.
Rakan?
Rakion.
Rakion.
Rakion. Boy.
Well, sounds like we need to come up with a name, everyone.
I think we should go celebrate at a tavern with our new gold.
I'm leaving.
How about it, big guy?
I need to find a bed to rest.
Right. Well, how about a drink before you go to bed?
Oh,
We can have
Right,
a
so
big
I vote
drink.
we go to our respected inns of choice, and then we can meet up in the morning. Where do you want to meet?
We shall drink in celebration of a good battle.
I tell you what.
I like the sun.
We'll go to the Moss Lantern and drinks will be on me, and so will board. How about that?
Sounds
Oh.
lovely.
That is very nice.
Lovely.
of
Hold
you.
on, hold on. Do they have grog?
I'm sorry, did you say the Moth's Lantern?
Yes.
Yes, a whorehouse.
Right. Actually, I didn't see.
Excuse me, Smallbros. I would rather you not refrain to the lovely men and women that work there.
they can do some outstanding things with their things. And
A
typically-
very good whorehouse.
What class, you say?
Oh, okay.
What's the point? Why'd you bring it up?
I was wondering if you all wouldn't mind if I
Tag along?
tagged along after I get done packing.
Yeah, join us. The more the merrier. Come along. Come on. Come with us.
Oh,
Drinks on him. Have a good time. It'll be great.
Also,
Excellent.
right, yeah.
Well, you all go get loosened up, and I will join you all shortly.
What's he think? This is going to be some
Wonderful.
sort of orgy or something. I'm not signing up for that
Probably.
tonight.
all right.
I might be down.
Where?
Is it still daylight?
No, the trade gala happened at nightfall.
Right, I just wanted to make sure. I have no idea. I have no sense of time. I have no
it was
idea.
definitely night.
Alright.
So, to the Moth's Lantern then, right?
Yes.
Will you be
To the moth's
joining
lantern.
us?
Yeah, lead the way. Lead the way. I don't recall where it's at, so I'm just going to be
Sounds good.
following your lead.
All right. Well, this way. We'll see you there.
All right.
You notice that he turns around, and you see that he starts taking down things in his office.
I'm gonna hang back with Jezzy while we're walking.
Okay.
Jezebel,
Yes, Farmer.
are we doing this thing that we've talked about in there? Or is there somewhere else you want to go?
Well, the place I need to go is actually the place that they want us to go, so I will be joining.
Very fortuitous then. Well, did you get what you needed done here?
Not exactly what I was hoping to get done, but I got...
I didn't either, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Lizzie's place kind of
Right.
went up in flames, so
Yeah,
that's
I'm-
really unfortunate for you,
I
isn't
might
it?
spend a little bit of time trying to see if there's an alternative here, but I
What would an alternative be?
another rare bookstore here? I doubt there would be.
Then did you look anywhere?
I haven't yet. We've kind of been busy.
Did you ask around at all?
Not yet.
Well, maybe you can do that at the tavern before we get too sloshed.
True. They would have some high, respectable patrons there. Might be able to find something. It was a very good idea.
Filled with them
It's kind of like
to the brim.
probably why we make all the decisions,
So,
or at least I'll let you believe.
Lavender, you don't mind me asking, but why do you want to go to Volstead so bad?
When it's not necessarily bolstered. that it's not a matter of it being bolstered. It's just when I was a kid, that's the last place. It didn't have a name really,
Okay.
and when I asked around, kind of described where it was that I remembered. That's kind of where people pointed me to.
So, are you just trying to find where your home is? Because I'm getting a vibe you just got lost in the woods as a child.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong.
Okay, so
So, you know, because you're definitely old enough, that Bolstead has only been known as Bolstead for probably about the last 15 years.
oh, okay.
It used to be known as the Freelands. It was an open space of territory, basically filled with nothing but hills, mountains, and farmland. It was infested with monsters. That literally, it was almost. You were more likely to die traveling through the flatlands of the Freelands than to traverse the dangerous mountainous paths bordering it.
I see.
And about 15 years ago, a massive influx of free folk basically started to clear the area out, hunting down monsters, specifically gnolls. Gnolls were heavily infested in the area, and started pushing them back to the mountain spine ridges, where they started to recede back towards western portions of Zakund.
Now I'm starting to understand. You are probably a free folk.
I suppose so. I don't. I guess.
Well, Bolsted's rather young. He hasn't been around very long. How old are you?
I don't really know how long I was.
Give me a
in.
D100 roll.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't have to.
You can just roll 2d10s. Yeah.
52.
At least 300 moon saplings.
I'm going to look at him and smile. At least 300 moon saplings.
I see. Well, as he's saying this, I'm going to look closely at his scarring that he has on him, and I want to roll. Said it has like a glow to it, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like there's glitter under his skin.
Can I roll Knowledge Arcane on it?
Sure. Need you to beat an 18.
He got 18.
18. With your experience in the arcane, from what you know, there is definitely signs and traces of fey magic on his arm.
Well, I see. Moon saplings.
That's what I said.
Indeed. Well,
Why are you looking to me like that?
oh, nothing.
I'm not small for us. Don't look at me like that.
Are you talking of me?
Don't worry about it.
No, we're talking about moon saplings.
What of them?
I'm about 300 of them, small for us. How many are you?
Three 300s.
Oh, you're old.
Okay.
Mine-
Could you give me a... Alright. Could you give me a knowledge nature?
3.
You don't know what the fuck a moon sapling is.
Convenient, because when I made that, I had no idea what a moon sapling
Good.
was.
Alright, good.
But I'm roughly 3 times his size.
Fair enough. Solid orc logic.
I can see it in your large stature. It makes sense.
You have a particular presence about you, Lavende. There's some things I've learned in Neve that could help you.
I don't need help.
I'm assuming you're trying to find your origins, correct?
No. Why? I know my origins.
So, why you look so confused and lost all the time? You want to go to Bolstead, but you don't...
Because I don't know what I'm going to find when I go back there.
I like that. You don't know what you're going to find.
They have civilization now. That's what you're going to find.
Yes,
The
they
free
do.
folk took over the Bolstead. They ran out the knolls to... That's what you're going to find.
Kaz, you think so straight. Like an arrow.
No, I don't think straight.
You do. He is willing to go into the unknown, where you don't know if it's straight, if it winds.
What?
I get what you're saying. No, I was forced into. I was forced into a place that I wasn't familiar with, Cass. I
So
had
what
to-
were you forced?
You seek answers for questions you're asking wrongly.
What are you
That is logic I can get behind.
Meanwhile, you guys have now made your way down to the shelves. You guys have been
I like
conversing
small
about this, making your way to the Maiden's Lantern, or Moth's Lantern.
Lantern.
Jezebel, since you have slipped away, what are you doing?
Well, are there any shops left that I can go find myself a nice little gift box?
Gift box. Okay, well, it is relatively late. Most trade stores are closed by now. You'll have to wait till sunup.
Alright, then I'm gonna head back to the Slippery Maid. Check in on my little buddy.
Okay. You make your way back to the Slippery Maid. When you do, you notice that the innkeeper
I'm keeping an eye out for Red Eye also when
gives
I
you
walk
a
in.
little head nod. Oh, you don't see Red Eye.
Right.
You make your way up into the room, and as you do, you open the door to find Barry laying on the bed, eyes wide open, and he seems to be kind of doing one of these.
All right. I'm gonna close the door behind me. Barry, hey, Barry, stop that now. I'm gonna pull the dagger out. I'm gonna go sit next to him and lay it right in front of his face while I'm still holding it. Barry, I need you to calm down, all right? Don't want us to go slipping around anywhere it shouldn't be. It's mighty close to your eye. I'm gonna bring it right up next to his eyeball. All right. You understand me then? I'm gonna take the gag out.
Oh, Jezebel, don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Shh, I'm not gonna kill you, not right now.
All right. What you've told me to do it, I didn't want to do it. He told me to.
If you didn't want to, then you didn't have to.
But I mean, like, if I didn't do it, he'd kill me.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Hopefully understand why I had to do it.
Alright, if I cut you loose, you're not go running away, right?
No. I'll know how fast you are. No, I won't try it.
Hold still. I'm gonna untie him, but I'm gonna take some of the rope and cut it and tie his hands behind his back.
Oh, all right. It's not necessary.
Alright, Barry.
That's tight.
Stop whining.
All right.
I need you to tell me where the ship is.
It's probably gone now.
Where?
Oh, it was here.
Right, it was here, but where would it be going, do you know?
Not quite sure now that Shiv has, well, the what do he call it? The Accolidonian sale.
The necklace he pulled off that one man.
It was a necklace? He told me it was a sun.
It looked like a piece of jewelry from where I was standing.
But he said it was a burning star.
No, it just looked like a necklace.
Oh, we all thought he was crazy, Jez. We've thought he was crazy ever since what happened at Raven's Green. I swear.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what happened with you.
Right. I know what happened. I was there. Why do you think he went crazy? Exactly, aside from what happened. Was there something else?
It's not that he's crazy, it's just what he wants is crazy. He was right. He was 100% right.
Explain. Stop being so cryptic.
We went to Raven's Grin because your dad had something he needed.
In the safe?
Yeah,
What was it?
it's a map.
For what?
Items. Mostly.
What kind of items,
Shiv
Barry?
won't tell us what they were. One of them was a necklace. The other one was something known as a Leviathan's heart. Which he's already got. He stole it.
Where, from who? Where did he steal it from?
Penarius, Mr. Fox.
Would I know who that is?
Yeah, you know who that is.
How did he pull that off?
He's a fucking dragon. Shiv stole a goddamn heart from a dragon.
How?
I've always thought that I've always thought his confidence was to get him killed. He keeps doing things crazier and crazier.
Barry.
You
Barry. You can confirm to me, though, it was him that night.
Jez, I don't know if you want to hear the rest of this. Your dad started doing weird things. I was there in the house.
What do you mean, weird things?
Shiv and some of the other boys were already near the safe, and they were getting it cracked, and I was making sure that we kept your mom locked in her room. And that's when your dad came in. Except he shouldn't have been able to come in.
What?
We barred the door, and we had 3 blokes on it. He crushed through it like it was made of paper. He looked at us, his eyes were solid black, Jezebel. He breathed a cloud of sulfur and death.
You really expect me to believe this? This is asinine. Is this what he told you to tell me?
Jez,
This is what he told you to tell me, isn't it?
Jez, I was there, I saw it. Jez, you know me. I grew up in Dark Pike. I don't even know how to read. I'm about as low as you get. I don't have anything to live for except for the crew. Oh, why would I lie? Yes, you're probably gonna kill me anyways.
I don't believe you, Barry.
Shiv stopped your dad from killing some of the other boys, and when he saw who it was, he said that we had to get out of there, and that he said we couldn't take you with us anymore. He won't talk about it. We all just have to pretend that you're not there.
It seemed very easy for all of you. You could have stopped him.
Could we? I couldn't stop Shiv. The hangman. He's legendary on the Strand. I'm just a shitty street rat from Dark Pike.
Well, you know what, Barry? I'm gonna keep you alive.
Okay?
And in return, you're gonna help me kill him.
Are we starting a crew?
We'll consider you the first one to join.
Alright. What are we called now?
No, I have another thing on my plate right now, trying to figure out a name with this other group, so let's come back to that one.
Wait, so you already got other members?
No. This is a side thing to help me get transport to Ravensgrin, which is where we need to go.
We're going back to Ravensgreen.
We're going back to Ravensgrin.
Alright. Maybe we could find answers.
Alright. I'm gonna cut him loose. So you're gonna stick with that story about my dad, right? It was his fault. You all broke in there to steal something from my parents, and he died because he was like possessed or something.
I'm just telling you what I saw, Jez.
Alright. You're staying here. I paid for the room.
Alright. Hey, if you already have those other blokes, I mean, might as well try to get them to join the crew too. I mean, we need numbers. We can't sail a ship with just 2 people. Wait a minute.
What, Barry?
Do we need a ship?
Well, the plan right now is they're going to provide transport for us, so when we get to Ravensgrin, that's when we're going to try to tackle that problem.
We could steal your uncle's ship.
I'm not stealing from my uncle, alright? He's the only person in my family that I can stomach.
Well, Arthur's retiring. He's gonna be putting the old girl out to sale anyways.
So he's gonna sell it to someone.
Possibly. We could buy it.
Alright, Barry, I'm glad I kept you alive.
Hey, look at that. I did something right.
Alright, you stay here. I'll come back for you in the morning.
Alright, can I go get food or drink or piss?
What does Shiv do to you the past few years?
No, it's just I didn't know if I could leave the room or not.
I untied you.
Okay. Alright.
Acting like a beaten dog.
Do you leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
All right. Where would you like to go after that?
I'm going to go and try and meet them at the Moss Lantern.
Very well. All right, and with that, we are going to go to break. So, everyone, thank you so far, and thank you very much for tuning in tonight. It'll be interesting to see how the last part of this plays out, as some dominoes are finally starting to fall in place.
Yes.
So, we'll be right back, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Alright everyone, it's me, your boy, Gator, back again. Don't worry, I know you guys after the whole alley situation probably kind of severely worried about me, but everything's fine. Tonight, we're talking about compulsions. These are the little things that drive all of us kindred a little up the wall sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break down 6 clans. Not all the clans, I only got so much time. I found this nice well, it's not abandoned. I think they're building a house at like construction site. I don't know. There's power tools on the ground. I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and start with the Brew High, the Rebel Rousers, Hell Raisers, the compulsion for the Brew High. They do not take orders. Period. Even if it's something they want to do. Even if you said, hey, would you let me give you a relaxing back massage? They would say, fuck you, get the fuck out of my face, and then hit you in the face with a bottle. Now, we're going to move on to the next clan. The Blue Bloods. The prissy, white button-up shirts. Those little fancy hooty-toot pants. Talk about the Ventru. Now, this is why the Ventru and the Bruja don't really get along. Well, it's because the Ventru is the exact opposite compulsion. Once that kicks in for them, they have the insatiable need to be obeyed and listened to, even though no one really fucking cares. But the best thing to do is just do what they say, and everything will be hunky-dory, because it makes them feel good or whatever. I don't fucking know. So let's go ahead and move on to one of my favorites, the Gangrel. Alright? Gangrel, a little interesting. Have you guys ever seen the Disney movie Tarzan? Yeah. That's essentially their compulsion. Not that they turn into Phil Collins. No, they turn into Tarzan himself. I've seen some of them. Their compulsion kicks in so bad they just and you're just like, man, you need to calm the fuck down. We're in the middle of a target, all right? Or I should say the proper term, the Tarzan. But that's Gangrel. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next one. Which other one should I do now? Oh, how about the Tremere? Now, these pocket-wearing nerds is what they are. You might as well just give every single one of them a wedgie. Fuck with that. Anyways, these guys, all girls, they can be the most uptight perfectionists I've ever seen. They just have to do something flawlessly. I mean, obsessively flawlessly. Now that I think about it, I wonder if it's linked to the old superstition of vampires counting shit. I bet you that's it. I bet you, oh, I need to try that now. That'd be a good prank. I want to try to find Tremere with his compulsion kicked in. I must just throw a whole fucking bucket of seeds at him. How many of those do you think there are? Better do it inside. I don't want to crisp them. Anyways, alright. Now we gotta move on. Let's see here. Oh, the Toreador. Now we're talking about someone accidentally crisping themselves. That's gonna be a Toreador. I cannot count how many times I've seen a Toreador standing on the middle of the street staring at a goddamn stoplight. What the fuck are you doing? It's fucking green. Green, yellow, red. They fucking don't change, man. Just fucking move on. But they're looking at it like fucking Picasso made that shit. I'll never understand it. Now we're gonna move on to Clan Malkavian. Malkavian compulsions. We don't got them, alright? We were blessed by King that our minds have become a literal fortress that prevents any sort of Ivan, why are you here? Ivan, don't you look at me like that, Ivan. I swear, don't you even think about it. I know. Oh God, shit, oh yeah. Ivan, oh God, Ivan. Ivan, just, oh God. Oh, Ivan. You back off, Ivan. You back off.
Hey, they got homeless guys in here again.
Oh shit, God damn it, Chong's here again. Good evening, America, a country of values, morals, and ethics. Or is it? My friends, America is under attack. And the guilty party? People who say soda instead of pop. Yes, my dear countrymen, it's shocking, but true. And they're among us attempting to poison our minds. Soda. Just a word, or a cleverly constructed cerebral attack, better known as SODA, Subliminal Occult Delirium Audio. Yes, it's true. Zealots from another galaxy plan to use this subtle indoctrination to destroy you, your family, your America. Say no to soda. Say yes to pop.
Are you back there? What happened?
Alright.
Recognize this man? His name is Quentin, but goes by other names such as Papa or the Striking Viking. A commercial was recently released claiming there has been an attack on America by those who refer to non-alcoholic carbonated beverages as soda. That's right. According to Quentin, we are all terrorists.
You know what's bound to happen when you take your Coke and you open it up and it sprays all over the room. Didn't happen. Look at that.
And the victim? Those who call it Pop. Well, he's right about one thing. There's certainly an attack happening right here below our noses. And it's an attack on intelligence. An attack by those claiming to be the victims. An attack by those who call it Pop.
I mean, I guess I've always known that people call it Pop, at least in the Midwest. Never really understood where Pop came from. So I looked it up. When it was invented, they had the fountains, and these fountains are soda fountains, and that was its unique name. They gave it the name soda. That's what this carbonated beverage was soda. It came from this extravagant fountain. It was beautiful. And then along the line, somewhere, it became pop because of the sound that a cork makes when it's pulled out of the bottle. So one is based on what the beverage is. It's soda. Whereas the other one is based on the sound it makes. A pop. And that makes no sense. Why would we call it a sound when we could just call it by its name, soda? I mean, these people, they say, oh, whenever something happens as an explanation.
According to statistics provided by popversesoda.com, only an estimated 157,600 people call it pop, with over 164,100 people calling it soda. This math shows that most people call it soda, and as with any majority rule, you round up.
Midwesterners are wrong. As an American, I call it soda. Just saying. Can we really trust somebody who keeps his wife in a cage? I've seen it myself. He keeps her in a kennel. The long-going joke, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. He keeps her in a kennel. I've seen it.
Who are you going to trust? The majority of the best country on the planet? Or Quentin, a Midwestern man with a bad Russian accent preaching about attacks on America while playing tabletop games with his friends? Come on, people. Think about it.
And welcome back.
Oh no, really?
There's
Really?
Yes, we were. The commercial was over.
Warn us before.
literally at the beginning of the game and now after the end of the commercial.
You guys just keep going.
You don't give us any countdown? Or
No,
nothing?
because you guys gotta just.
Alright, you don't know. We're going fucking back.
Literally, we're having these inappropriate inappropriate ass fucking conversations, and you're just like, oh, by the way, we're here. Not
Thank
good.
you for
HXC.
We're
Thank
back.
you for surviving our break with us. And
coming back.
tomorrow we will have new commercials, and we'll have new updates to the art reel. And we'll be getting rid of some of the commercials that have been played for several months now.
Say your goodbyes to all the pop commercials.
Yeah,
They
say
need to go
goodbye to
on.
the pop commercials. That is the last one you're going to.
We'll probably upload it to YouTube though, just in case you guys feel like
Just
you know
get ready for the feedback.
blowing your brains
But
out.
we did do some research, and we looked at the statistics, and it looks like overwhelmingly, yeah, Pop won.
Pop did win.
Pop did win.
We
What?
were taking notes.
No!
So,
I refuse!
Yeah, Pop won.
It was soda!
not according to the statistics.
Fanta
Unfortunately.
really
What
brought
statistics?
Not
home
according to the
What
statistics.
stacked, broken
So let's get
statistics?
back to the
There's a little
game.
pie chart.
Jezebel,
Yeah.
you make your way back to the Moth's Lantern. Mm-hmm. At this point, we're going to cut over to what you guys were doing while Jezebel was gone. You guys make your way into the Moth's Lantern.
Yes. Well, you three behave. I need to check on someone really quick.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
There's no bar here.
There's no bar here?
This is a strict brothel.
Awful.
There's no
what are we
alcohol?
doing here?
No, there's alcohol. It's just not a bar. You just have to request it.
Wench! Grog!
You notice that a male full elf comes walking over. You see he has ornate golden nipple piercings and what looks like a fine jeweled loincloth. Were you asking for someone?
I was asking for, do you have alcohol, spirits, drink?
He rubs his back of his hand down your face.
Oh, I'm so glad we came back here. Did the thing.
What troubles you?
Nothing troubles me. I'm here to celebrate with my companions!
Yeah, we are here to celebrate a victory of sorts.
I can help both of you celebrate. You were looking for a spirit?
Can you bring us a round of Dragon Spice rum?
I'll bring you something.
Okay.
A house special.
Okay. That sounds
It's
like
called the Lantern Burner.
that will work.
You'll feel nice and hot afterwards.
Okay. Wow, it'll be alright.
You notice the individual turns and leaves.
I'm checking on the madame.
All right.
Am I still making my way there?
Yeah.
Making my way downtown.
I literally started seeing that, man.
You make your way to Madame's room.
Yes.
Door is closed.
Two.
Come in.
And I open up the door.
You see Madame sitting across the room. Looks like she's got now looks like a large red velvet robe around her body. The head pulled up. The hood pulled up.
Wow.
Kaz.
Huh. How did you get rid of the body?
I had one of the girls take care of it.
Oh, I see. Well, came here to inform you that I am going to be traveling again. Appears Ventus Merryway has enlisted my group to go to, Lockmore.
So I guess there's no way of me convincing you to take over the lantern then, huh?
No, I feel like, for whatever reason, I'm going where I'm needed. You did want me to take care of this Bela issue.
Oh, so that's still unresolved.
No. And there was a Bela tiefling at the gala last night. Or night. So.
Okay, well, I will have one of the other girls take over this, and I'm going to be preparing to leaving tomorrow morning.
This whole time, it's extremely awkward because you're looking at like a 9-year-old girl, but she's talking with the same confidence level that she was just literally yesterday.
So, you said you were going to go on a pilgrimage. Where do you go?
Well, first I need to travel south. Have you ever... Oh, I'm sure you did. You like your coastal ports. Solgier?
Solgier?
Yes.
Do I?
Yeah, you're aware of it.
Oh, of course. It's a rather fun, quaint little port.
My condition is because of a djinn, a wish that I made a long time ago.
Ooh, Garrel be tripping.
A djinn? Like
a genie, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, djinn, if you don't know, have a little bit of a monkey's paw effect. Apparently when you ask for immortality, it means that when you die, you are going to be rebirthed 1 year younger than you were the last time, until you run out of years. I think I'm probably 9 this time, so the next time I die, I'll probably end up being 8, then 7, then 6, then 5.
She's a cat. I see. Well, you might want to seek a different profession so you stop running out of lives.
Perhaps that's true, but it's, I tried the whole staying at home, motherly housewife thing, and to be honest, well, most non-immortals are boring now, and I just don't see the appeal of the whole mother thing.
I see. Well, you were the only...
Don't say mother.
No, I don't want to say that, especially what unmotherly things we've done, so... But... You were probably the only attraction to the shithole, in my opinion. And when you go on your pilgrimage, I really don't want to stick around.
Very well. The lantern is yours tonight. But... as of tomorrow night, I will be far from here.
Reach into my bag and pull out a wrapped dagger. So I keep running into these. Do you have any idea what kind of poison the Death Tongues use, or?
Variables. Just depends on what they favor. It's all about the individual assassin. They are a cult, but they do have some semblance of individuality.
So, we ran into an individual named Cedric, and apparently he was a Death Tongue, but he turned into this monstrous creature.
Everything I'm going to tell you is all rumor, Kaz. None of this is validated, or it's just gossip that I've heard over the centuries.
Oh, any gossip's good gossip.
Do you know what an elder god is?
Come again?
An elder god. A god older than gods.
or a being of unfathomable horror?
Well, I have now. Go on.
Apparently the Death Tongues worship these individuals. Again, these are all rumors, stories, eldritch horror, if you would. However, it's not that far-fetched. Some warlocks, I believe, find themselves hearing the whisper of patrons of the dark vacuum of the weave. There are mysterious things in this universe. Maybe they do hear the whispers of some mad god.
Well, that's something I could at least go off of when I run into them again, unfortunately. Well, Madame, it has been a fun... Well, what was it? Did I stay here 20-some years?
Give or take.
I'm just losing track. Just think about
You're preaching to the choir, Kaz.
165 years old and running around with a bunch of...
Try 3,722.
Well, I'm glad I don't live that long, so...
Oh, you never know. I hear there's some Eladrin that live forever.
God, that would be horrible.
Oh, it most certainly is.
I just want to go down with a good fuck, a good brandy, and one last good adventure.
Did you say 167?
65.
65. Yes, I remember. That's a very 160s thing. You'll get over that in about the 250s.
Oh, I hate it.
Wait till you're 400s. That's when it really starts picking up. Now,
well, after tonight, we will be departing with Ventus Merryway to Lockmore, and that's going to be a complete shithole, so...
well, Lockmore's a lot better than Gutterport, at least. You don't have to worry about getting stabbed as you walk down any alley.
Well, that might still happen when, I believe, Vanellia's claiming sovereignty over Varonia.
Oh, really? Oh, so much for the Free States. So the warrior King Anson really does want this.
He does want war, apparently.
Well, I'm leaving at the perfect time then. The last thing I want is this brothel being overflown with bloodthirsty marauders that all they want is ease their minds. Okay, well, I'll let the girls know.
Well, wish me luck on trying to prevent the Third Surface War and dealing with King Anson and what the hell did I get myself into?
A grand adventure. If you find yourself in Solgier, come say hi.
You know what they say, Madame, be careful what you wish for.
Oh, you cheeky motherfucker. Get out of my room.
And I leave.
So while all that was happening, that conversation, I was going to address Smallbross. Smallbross, a moment of your time, maybe. Listen, mate. I like you.
I like you.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Do you know why?
Well, you're small, but you're brave. And that's
why you like me. Do you know why I like you?
Because I'm big. And I'm committed to Tempest.
True. Very good qualities. But it's because, especially back there in front of the king, you don't bend your nature, right? You stick to it. And just like Jezebel, as you look around, she is gone. I can always count on her to disappear randomly.
She's like a cat.
She is kind of like a cat. But, and no offense to you, Lavender, but the other two, I don't really understand their nature yet.
Lavender's standing right
I
next
know,
to you.
that's why I said no offense to you, Lavender. I don't really understand them yet. But I understand you. You got a warrior's heart. And, I think my gods would really, they look for those kind of people. I'm not trying to convert you or anything, but I respect that. Now, we're about to all be kind of contracted into a group together. Maybe. Now, what exactly are your goals? You said you want Venalia to fall.
Yes.
And when it falls, what do you want?
I want to be the pillar on which we rebuild the promised land of my ancestors.
Okay, I could definitely respect that. See, if you're interested, you don't have to say anything right now. If I complete my goals that I have set out to do from, we won't talk about that right now, but someday I might call upon you if you're interested. It might be within my power to help you.
What do you mean?
It might be easier.
Why are you talking like Kaz and Jezebel? Speak your words honestly.
I'm trying. It's not something I'm trying to. I don't know if I trust you right now. I like you enough, but like I said, if the time comes, it's something for you to think about. If it interests you, I might be able to help you if you help me later. If it ever does come up.
What?
I got to agree. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Are you asking me for a favor?
A favor for a favor, yeah.
Alright, what is the favor?
Well, when the time comes, I will let you know.
Then I shall let you know at the same time.
That sounds good. But at the same time,
Love this.
if you're gonna be, since we're all kind of in a group now,
right?
Maybe take your words, because your words also have our fate connected to them too.
My words have what connected to them?
Our fates connected to them too.
Right. What about it?
Well, you could have easily gotten yourself killed back there. And I'm glad it did happen.
If that would happen, that would be the will of Tempest.
Right.
Yet, it wasn't. I had faith in Tempest. I was following him.
I don't follow him, and I don't want to die for Tempest.
Well, then don't die for Tempest.
Right. I'm just asking just to kill what you say.
I will keep in mind the consequences of my words, but I will not compromise my faith or actions via Tempest's guidance.
Basically, he just said that he's not going to do what you say.
Fair enough, I guess.
That's not
but,
fair at all.
But don't worry, little one. I shall protect you, like you are my own kin.
And I will also protect you.
Let's drink.
No.
Do we have our alcohol yet?
Yeah, they would have brought back with the drink by now.
I shall drink.
When
I'm back.
What are you drinking tonight with us?
Unless they have water.
Alright, yeah, that'll be fun.
Lavender, what is your story? Tell us.
Just tell us
What you
tell us a story.
That was a weird thing you just did right there, phone.
Clip that, please.
Your scars. What are they?
They're not scars. At least I don't think they're scars.
What are they?
I was gone for a while, and when I came back, where I was at came with me a little bit.
Where were you?
I think that Cass said it was the Feywild. I didn't really know much about it. I was young when I went.
When did you come back?
What year is it?
The same answer I got last time I asked him.
You didn't give me an answer.
I did, and you said you just walked around the question.
But you didn't give me an answer.
Alright, I did give you an answer before. I'll tell you.
Do you have any kin? Any brothers?
I don't know. That's what I'm going to Bolstead for.
You don't know? What do you remember of your childhood?
I don't want to talk about my childhood.
Mate, it's 52-19.
10, 11 years? How long I was gone.
If you wish not to talk about your past, then drink.
I don't drink.
Then talk of your past.
And I'm going to walk away.
I grab you and I pick you up and set you back down.
Yeah,
Tell us!
There's some more water.
Drink your water.
Drink water, Abs.
Be merry.
I wish you would respect my wishes.
What do you wish?
That you don't ask me about my past.
And I wish you would drink. Are you going to drink?
Maybe
I'm going to knock the water off.
Would you? What?
I don't want to talk about my past, and I don't want to drink.
Now who's the cat?
Would you like some food? You look like you might be hungry.
Jezebel, this is where you would enter into the Moth's Lantern.
Oh, right. Are they in eyesight? Do I have to look around for them?
It doesn't take long before you hear commotion. That leads you to the room where they're at. They're in one of the main lower floor lounge areas.
Right. I'm just going to walk on up, but not get within range so they can see me. I just want to listen for a while, see what they're talking about.
It's filled with pipes and lounge couches, pillows, things like that.
We have money now. Alright, I'm going to sit there for a moment and just listen to him.
Alright, Lavender, how about this? If you wish not to tell me years past, and you wish not to drink, then sing us a song.
I can get behind that.
Sing us a war chant. What of your tribe?
You know, I was liking you for a minute, but I don't really like you right now.
Why?
You asked too many questions, and you're loud.
Oh, right. Well, would you like me to tune you in, mate?
What? You know the songs of his tribe?
I'm going to use the distraction to try to sneak away.
I'm going to play a couple notes for you. You just chime in whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay, so you're trying to sneak away? Alright, go ahead and give me a stealth roll, and you guys get
That's a
perception
23.
with advantage.
With advantage?
You're literally standing right in front of them.
Well...
And I'm going to give you guys a plus 10 on it.
Well, I got it! Hey!
Alright.
Chat's awake now.
26!
25!
You guys both see him trying to sneak away.
Where are you going?
Mate,
Show
where
us-
are you
show us
going?
your awkward sneak.
We just want to get to know
Where do you sneak off to?
Come, have a good time.
I'm going to head in at this point.
You did very well today.
Alright, boys, what are we doing? We smoking?
Lavender is going to sing us a song of his tribe.
I'm not going to
Oh,
sing
you're
anything.
going to sing a song. You know what? I have a better idea. He's the singer.
No! We hear from the short one all the time. Lavender.
Kaz, this is where you'd be making your approach as well.
He's like a statue that breathes. We want to know you. But don't say anything
Do I see what
about
they're
his
drinking?
past or
Yeah.
drinking.
Does Smav look
Are
drunk?
they drinking a lot of it?
How much have you guys drank so far?
All! As much as
All
we
of
can.
it. Okay, so they brought you a fifth. So you guys have drank through one bottle of that? Just the two of you?
If there was only one bottle, then I would request a second one.
Maybe a third.
Okay, I'm gonna need Constitution saves from both of you guys.
A what?
Natural 20!
Okay, very good.
A what?
I'm gonna need 3 Constitution saves.
Oh, do I have advantage on all of them because it's considered a poison? I don't know what that was.
That was a natural one.
First one.
And then.
Do that.
21. First one.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Second one. 15.
Okay.
Third one.
15.
19. Okay. Following, you're holding you're pretty buzzed. You're lit pretty well. However, you're holding your liquor relatively well. Small Ross, you are shotgunning these drinks. You're getting drunk.
Yes! We shall sing a song. Sing us a song, Tiny.
Falmer, did you just lose your pick inside your instrument there? Actually,
No.
Jezebel!
Okay.
is that mine?
It's okay now.
Yeah,
it's
you've
a
seen that
tambourine.
they're on their 3rd bottle.
No, it's a tambourine.
That's. I think that.
Go
Is that
to- go
did you
to
take
Jezebel.
that?
Maybe it's a maraca.
That. Give me that.
I'm going up to
Why do you
Can I
disappear?
please get out of here? Can I?
What do you mean? Why did I disappear?
You always just we in
Why don't
battle.
you just go to your room?
Talking. You always are gone.
Small
It's in her
Didn't let
nature,
me
like I
leave.
said.
You can
Like
go
I
to
said, it's
your
in her
room.
nature.
You can leave.
I have other things
Not
to
no
do
keeper.
besides follow you guys around all day.
You get the distraction.
Like,
so I
stop
can
by the
leave
gift
without
shop.
him
Just
grabbing me again.
Get snacks.
He kept grabbing me.
We fought
Did you
everyone.
bring anything back?
I'm leaving.
No, Ethan, I was very hungry.
Okay.
We fought everyone and you weren't there.
Okay, boys.
Hello.
Kaz!
Cause.
Guys, you are a dick, but you are fun.
And you are also very inebriated, and you drank 3 of those.
Cause.
How many did you drink?
Cause.
I haven't drank anything.
Cause.
Well, then you are losing.
Here, have a drink. Do you happen to know if there's any patrons here that know about, books?
Essentially, what they're drinking is also cinnamon whiskey.
There you go.
It is magically enchanted whiskey, though. It does offer a Spanish fly aphrodisiac effect.
I see. Well,
have a drink with us.
Where's mine? I just got here.
Here's
Also,
here's
thank
the
you.
one for you.
Wait, no, that one's mine.
So, here,
Where's mine?
can we get no
Whore!
bottles?
Can you
Another
not?
bottle.
okay.
You know that Jigen, which is the elf that had approached them, walks up. Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, Jigen.
Oh, I'm gonna get these two so liquored up. I'm gonna make them do things to each other they never thought was possible.
Hi, could you just get me a normal drink and also get me set up with one of these hookahs here?
You want to arm wrestle?
You can arm wrestle something.
I'll arm wrestle you.
Where am I arm wrestling?
Here's your drinks, boys.
Yes.
Right. So about that book.
I'm sorry, you're looking for a book?
I'm looking for a place that sells books.
Farmer, this isn't somewhere that
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
tell
point
you-
you where to find a book.
And I also need some jewels.
I'm gonna reach over. I want to try to sneak his drink out of his hand while he's doing this.
How dare you,
Give me a
Jezebel?
sleight of hand perception.
You son of a...
And then you get disadvantage on yours.
Damn it!
Oh no, my thing.
Why don't we tell
Is
the
my
greatest
Yes, it's perception.
the greatest fight we've ever had? How about we do that?
That sucks, because one of them was a natural 20. But the other one was... Is it?
9.
Yeah, you steal it.
This is bullshit!
You grab it right out of his
I'm just gonna
hand.
take that.
Alright, I'll arm wrestle you.
So,
Oh, what is this?
Cinnamon whiskey.
Jigen's also got a rather extensive library, and may
What's
I
a
say,
library?
he's got
I'm not in
some
there anymore.
rather nice
I'm dead.
jewels.
Off and day.
Actual stones. No metaphors.
He has beautiful jewels.
What are they made of?
Well, just look at them.
I want actual stones.
They are stones.
Why-
got skin on them.
Why are you being picky? You just stole someone's doorknobs earlier.
Hey.
talk about.
Hey,
what?
Folner.
What?
Was you ever?
Kaz, these aren't typically the time you like to hang
when
out
did you
with.
fight the best?
When did I fight
part of
the
a
best?
job.
Yes, tell me the time that you were a warrior in battle.
Do you want me to just leave this to you then?
Oh no, please keep liquoring them
We
up. I
talk
want to
about
see where this
numbers,
goes.
Well,
Okay.
size.
Hey, Elsa, sir, ma'am, sir.
Jigen.
Jigen, yeah. Could I get that drink in the hookah?
What?
Set up.
Are you disappearing again?
Where are you
Well, the
going?
hookahs are in the same room as you, so no, I
What?
don't think so.
Where are you going?
What drink would you like?
Anything but this.
Alright.
Thank you.
Let's say, would you guys like something a little bit stronger?
I am the strongest.
So that's a yes from you.
What? What?
You know, I'll try it. Whatever it is. I'll give it a try. You can have that back.
Alright.
Where'd you
I'll
get
go ahead
that?
and grab the strongest thing we have
That
here.
was just in behind.
You know it's Lich's breath.
Oh, fuck. Oh, big fuck.
Who is the strong man he's grabbing for me to beat up?
What?
It's a strong drink, love.
You.
You guys see that he returns a few minutes later.
Maybe
He
I
has
should
a
do this.
long vase-like bottle. Has a very slender glass neck that rises all the way to the top. The bottom is a massive globe that looks to be in the shape of a burning soul. On the top is a cork, and you watch as he pops the cork. You hear as vapors leave from the top of the bottle.
Have I ever had this before?
No.
Do I know what it is?
Give me a knowledge history.
Do I know what it is?
He grabs it and begins to pour, and as it pours, it naturally has a dry ice effect.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Nope, I don't know what it is.
I'm glad I don't.
This
I'm glad
is
I left.
Lich's breath. It is one of the strongest elven liqueurs that you can get.
I'm stronger than Elf. Give me.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure you are, big guy. There you are. Yes, drink that. Here you are.
Alright, I'm now double fisted.
And you.
Drunk.
And you as well?
I left. I literally said to him, "Can I leave?" And he said, "Yes, you can leave." And I said, "I leave."
Okay. Kaz, would you like
Well, actually, Small Ross is such a huge fellow.
He
probably
does
needs
probably need two,
Oh,
that's
oh,
right.
Oh, I see. We're trying to kill him now.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey,
He's a bit of a liability.
to victory.
Right.
We fought bravely, and Tempest
Technically,
sought us
if you
as
think about it,
victors.
if you think about it, we are the heroes of God.
We are
We stopped
heroes
a war.
of our own eyes.
Both are heroes of Garaport.
We
That's for
stopped the
sure.
war.
We did.
You sure did.
To Tempest!
Drink one or both?
I drink one of them.
I'm just taking a sip because I want to watch this
Okay,
unfold.
so as you sip yours, you take in the flavor of it. It's really cool, naturally cool, ice cold.
But you want to see something?
It at first has a very strong menthol taste to it, like mint, and then it immediately is replaced by what tastes like a raspberry or a mixed berry fruity taste. It's very delicious. It's slightly bubbly and burns the tongue just a little bit.
This is the greatest thing I've ever had.
However, I need both of you guys to give me Constitution saves. I'm gonna need 2 of them. I need you to beat 16.
Got that one.
Did not get that one.
Okay.
That last one did not get.
That one I didn't get either.
Although
Okay, so you didn't get any.
11 was my second one.
All right.
but I
So
definitely got
Fulner,
first
you completely lose feeling in your face.
one.
You completely lose feeling in your face. Almost as though the muscles in your face no longer are really working. At the same time, you guys are starting to feel the effects of the lantern drink.
Right.
Your nether regions are starting to increase in temperature.
Oh, God damn it, it's the bathhouse all over again.
And it's starting to become very itchy and very hot.
Are you just drinking hot?
Can we see this happening?
Yeah, they look fucked up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take off my pants.
Very. That's perfect. The drink tastes amazing, though. You want more of it.
Alright, is the plan just to leave him here then when he passes out soon?
Here's the whole bottle. It's 200 gold for the whole thing, so.
Alright.
Well, I had a sip, so I feel like that should be split between them.
What?
Here you go.
What?
Here you go, here's
He
that.
didn't, he said drinks were on him.
I believe
I'm sorry, what?
he was paying.
Drinks on him.
Phone was paying.
You said drinks were on you. Sir.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save. I need you to give me another Constitution save. I need you guys to beat 17.
Ooh.
No.
2 natural 20s.
What in the fucking fuck?
Okay. You are miraculously riding this train really well. You're starting to get the room spins. It's everything's kind of going back and forth. You're starting to get a little teeter-tottery. However, you still don't feel sick. You don't feel queasy.
Still nothing?
Yeah, you can't feel your face.
Right, well, I stopped by to hope to get that whole name business out of the way, but it looks like you guys are preoccupied.
Jigen appears to be like casting produce flame as he heats up the top of a hookah coal. Alright, and water pipes ready for all of you.
I'm gonna try to go find the bathroom.
Keep it
Alright,
simple,
you want to try to find the bathroom?
Yeah.
So, if you stand up and you walk down the hallway, you know that there is a privy. Multiple privies that are set up.
Oh. Privy is
You want
bucket?
to be called
Privy is
Five-Finger
like
Death
an
Punch.
inside out house.
That's your name, is
Because
it?
look at us,
Like an
we'll,
inside out
we'll,
house.
Oh, okay.
we'll punch you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go relieve myself.
Okay. So you get up and I need you to give me a acrobatics save. You beat a 5.
I did it!
Good.
You do.
So you guys watch as, what did you get?
11.
Cool. You watch as Smavra stands up, no pants on. He's wearing his fancy coat. Looks like a engorged nobleman just wandering now through the Moth's Lantern, drunk off his ass. And you make your way to the privies. Meanwhile, Jigen goes, alright, well, I'm gonna be back later. Make sure that one doesn't pass out, and I'm gonna make sure he doesn't piss in a corner somewhere.
Like,
Jigen.
so, scale 1 to 10, how well endowed is Smavros?
Okay, so what we can do here is
Roll for it.
Since this is something that happens in every goddamn D&D game, everyone has to know.
Well, hold on. He didn't have to roll.
Okay.
Wait, no, you didn't have to roll.
Yeah.
No,
He had
we never.
just a huge hammer.
It was never discussed. So what we're gonna go ahead and do
Call me a
is
little
give me a D20 roll.
Times 3?
Just give
They
me a
call you
D20
little
roll.
giant and your dick big giant.
Have advantage?
What's the roll?
There's 11.
It's 11. Okay, so
Is that 11 inches?
with the orc, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a little bit of bonus. So definitely above average. It's above average schlong.
Alright. And he walked off, right?
Yeah, it's not a fucking baseball bat, but it's not. It's
Good for you, mate.
I think he left.
bigger than the average person.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
I gotta say, it's
Lucky
all as big
you.
as I was
That is what you
picturing.
want to be sure.
Lucky you. Lucky you. What it's like, I would never know.
Alright, so, I'll take a few puffs off this, and I'm gonna be on my way to a room. If I can still have a room here.
Yep.
I'm not really talking to you, I'm talking to Kaz.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Yeah, alright. Don't think we can get much done here tonight, so we'll have to settle for the morning if they can handle it.
I can handle anything.
His face is now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mate,
You still got over 3/4 of a bottle of Lich's breath sitting here.
doesn't mean I'm drinking it. Now does it?
You're paying for it.
I thought you were
I'm
paying
not
for it.
drinking. I'm not. No, wait. Hold on. I'm not paying for that. I
You
only
ordered
had
it.
one drink.
I guess.
Right. You also promised the drinks are on you.
Yes, I said drinks. I didn't say how many.
When you said drinks, that implies that it's more than one.
Yeah, more than one person.
You know, Fauna, I've seen you talk your way out of a few things. I'm sure you can figure something out.
Right. I got it. Is there a place where I can take a bath here?
Where's my axe?
I
So,
don't fucking know where you at.
Smallbross, you have relieved yourself in the privy.
Yeah.
Jigen has helped you back over to your group as he sits you back down.
Oh, I don't sit.
Oh, you're gonna stand?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand because I need my axe.
Alright, you need to sit down. Your axe is right there.
All right. I'm
Smallbross.
gonna go over and I'm gonna grab my axe.
Why is he grabbing the axe?
I'm going to Bolstead. I wish you all best of luck.
Mate, just stay
Small
here.
for us.
No, let him go, let him go.
You're
let him
gonna
go.
leave this whole entire bottle unfinished.
You're unfinished.
What kind of orc leaves liquor unfinished?
That is true. That
What do you know about orc? What do you know about my people? My people are strong. They're powerful, and we are just. Which way is Bolstead?
Well, why don't you have one last drink and you can go
For the road.
only a true orc would be able to finish the bottle.
You cannot attack my pride, because my pride is in Tempest.
It's in what?
Your pride is in Tempest.
In Tempest.
Interesting way
The
to
whole
put it.
thing. The whole above average thing.
You are religious.
I am faithful to Tempest.
Is there anyone here not religious?
Can I tell you guys a secret? I am chosen by Tempest.
You chosen.
Yeah, you see this scar. This is the sign of Tempest.
It looks like you got branded.
I wasn't branded.
I was going to ask how you got such a unique scar.
I was born with it.
You were born
Oh,
with
we're all
that.
gonna get together to talk about our body marks. Go ahead and tell us about this one, and we'll go around the circle.
What?
I don't. It was always been with me
Since you were born.
since I was a young one.
It just showed up one day.
It looks awful lot like a brand.
It does. Look like you got burned on the face.
I did not get burned.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the thing about fire. It doesn't hurt me as much. As
No,
Tempest-
fire does hurt. Fire does hurt.
Not as much. Let me tell you. So this is what my father told me.
All right, and your father is?
My father's dead.
Oh, all right. Well, didn't mean to get to doom and gloom there.
My brothers are dead. My tribe is dead.
Oh, my fucking colon.
Sorry.
Well, I'm interested in this. What happened to your tribe?
What
They
happened?
died
Why?
from a paladin.
A paladin.
Yes.
Paladin? Are you from Zakun?
Yes.
So like a paladin from Eastwatch?
Yes.
What?
Are you from Eastwatch?
No.
Are you a paladin?
No, I'm from Faymore.
Are you from Venalia?
No, I'm from Faymore.
Valnalia will fall.
The fuck is he talking about?
He's been on this whole entire.
Where's Bolstead?
Why do you want Venalia?
I have money for a map now.
Why do you... Wait, what?
You're... Wait, hold on. Yo, oh, you, quiet whore. We are...
I mean, it's true, but just...
We're going to Lockport.
We're going to Lockwall?
Yes.
Yes.
To raise the rebellion.
I'm not doing any of that.
No, that's not why we're going.
Kaz! That's right, I need you.
Oh, okay.
Your lies. your truth lies.
So I see the aphrodisiac's taken in effect?
No, you will help me build up a rebellion here in Aronia. And then that will be another front to fight Venalia.
I'm going to
Why
be
does
completely
he
honest.
want
I've
to
had
fight Venalia?
no idea.
Venalia wants to
what
take
you've
over
been
your
talking
land.
Does it?
Yes. You tell them. Tell them. You all know.
My land is my land is in is Famor. It's not even here.
Aronia will be Venalia unless you stand.
I don't care if Venalia takes Aronia.
You sound just like a Venalian.
Alright, well I'm not, so...
We're leaving him here, right? When we leave.
No, we are going to Lockport.
Why is he coming with us? Are you hearing what he's talking about?
What is Lockport?
Well, he's rather big and strong, and he can, take a lot of hits.
He's almost foiled our plans and gotten us in trouble once already.
No, you! You all love Ventus. Ventus Merryway.
Ventus Payway paid us 500 gold tonight.
Right.
Oh, that explains this.
Oh, yes.
But he was a piece in Tempest's puzzle. You have no faith in Tempest, but Tempest helped us fight. Tempest has been guiding us.
Okay.
Tempest will continue to guide us. For his name's sake.
What do you think of other gods, though?
Yeah.
I mean, Tempest has always been with you for how long?
Since the accident.
Since the accident.
What accident?
I think we're making some progress here. What accident?
Was it your face?
No.
Accident with your face, right?
No. With the paladin.
What god did they worship?
Ooh. I worship Tempest.
No, what god did the paladin? In order to be a paladin, they have to worship a god.
I don't know.
You didn't see any symbol they were bearing at all?
They
or?
surely had to have killed your family members in the name of someone.
In the name of the city of Eastwatch. Human cities, tribes, make little sense to me. But they make sense to Tempest.
Kind of knowledge
And
history.
Tempest is my guide.
So you seem pretty close with him, right?
16.
Are you guys? Would you consider him like a buddy, a good friend?
Who?
Tempest.
Eastwatch is a country that is basically bordered in between Palkareg and Zakund. It's a country that literally was established to ensure that orcs didn't invade North.
Okay. Do they have paladins?
They not genuinely, but I mean, it's not like they couldn't have one. It's not like they couldn't have paladins. It's just there's no specific Eastwatch paladin force that you know of.
Give that paladin
Why are you asking so much of the paladin?
Did you recognize these
What do any of
symbols
you?
on them?
What are you? Where are you from?
It's quite literally, you sound like a paladin. You worship a god with such severity.
Are we gonna be talking about this all night? I'm gonna go upstairs. This is painfully boring.
What would you like to talk
She's
about?
disappearing. Everyone watch her.
Watch her.
What? What do you say?
She will not escape.
What would you like to talk about?
Anything but Tempest at this point.
They do bring up a good point, Jesse. You keep disappearing.
I didn't realize I was committed to you all to be around you 24/7. Is that?
Yeah, we had
is there
a
a
job
contract
to do
I wasn't
and
aware
you
of?
disappeared in the middle of the job.
Jezebel,
What?
where do you go?
Where do I go?
Where do you come from?
Alright, I am going to take my leave here. Kaz, you have fun. I am no longer in the mood. They seem to be, well...
Buzzkill.
Yes. He sort of walks away. Wait, where is that other one? Lavender, what are you doing?
I literally just walked outside to the front, and I'm just sitting up against, sit on the floor up against the wall, right outside the entrance to the building.
So you're outside.
Yes.
So,
Oh boy.
about 20 minutes goes by before that elf comes outside.
Hi.
I look up. Hi.
What are you doing out here by yourself?
Don't like loud people. They get really loud. I don't like it.
You don't like loud people.
Yes. That's what I said.
It's just a group of individuals enjoying a fine drink and getting a little rowdy. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I agree. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't like it.
So you come out here all by yourself?
Yes.
No, Jean doesn't like that. Why don't you come back inside? Or better yet, you can come up to my room and we can discuss things together.
Do you work here?
Of course I work here. Look at me. Do you think I would walk around normally like this? I'm wearing a jeweled thong.
I don't. Sure. Yes. Yeah.
I'll grab some jasmine oil. I feel you look tense.
Oh, lavender, he's so innocent.
I get to play to the character. You seem nice. Let's go.
Alright. He turns and leads you inside.
Is this how you got kidnapped?
Meanwhile, back at the group.
So, before I forget, here you go, Fauna. Try not to lose it.
What?
It's 10 gold.
Oh.
Maybe you can use it to help pay for your drinks.
Thank you. I'll pay for.
So, I assume we're all going to get the things we need to get done in the morning before we have to head out tomorrow night.
Right.
Yes, it's probably going to be a rather painstakingly journey with the companions we do have, and it's getting cold outside, so the big one did make a smart move and buy some, well, winter gear.
But.
I did too.
But.
Yes. Yes, you are the big one.
At this moment, you guys see that Lavende is being pushed upstairs by Jigen as he looks towards all of you and just kind of looks towards you guys and just goes like,
Well, at least Lavender's gonna have a fun time tonight.
I never pegged him as the one to have that kind of fun.
Well,
oh, there you all are. I was wondering. Good.
Ventus.
Hello, how are we all doing? Is that Lich's breath? Who is gold is that on?
Oh, it's Fauna's.
Ventus!
Thank you very much. I will have some of that.
I'm just going to suggest that you stay at least 25 feet away from him right now.
Oh, it's all right. If he even tries anything, I will power word kill him. So...
I'm going to walk up to him. Ventus.
Yes, Malbros.
We were in battle.
You attacked me, and it wasn't really a bad battle.
You were brave, and you fought valiantly.
I am a battle mage. I was trained in the Academy for Mage.
Tempest chose you as the victor.
You know I worship a Zuth, right?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tempest chose you. But, through battle, we truly get to know another warrior. So.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you
Yes.
for viewing me as a warrior. And I believe in your language. It would be Makba na Kana.
Hogak by Yorko.
Bearish.
Zumba.
Sorry, I'm a little rusty on it.
Well, battle mage is it?
What does
Yes.
it mean?
No.
Well, the time I did spend in Neve, it was mostly being tutored, if you can call it that. Are you familiar with an Avis?
That's a common first name. Do you have a last name?
Well, actually, I don't think I've ever asked him his last name. He was a halfling. He was on the council.
Oh, councilman. How long ago? Sorry, don't mind me asking. How old? When was this?
Oh, man. I was 50. 100 years ago?
Oh, I am 27. I do not know anyone named Avis.
Oh, well.
From 100 years ago, at least.
Well, it's been quite some time. Sorry, the years start to mesh together. It's hard to penetrate when an event happened, but I trained some days in Neve and Avis with my tutor, so.
What school?
You want someone else while they're talking?
It was mostly universal. He saw that I had a natural gift, given that I'm drow or dark elf. So.
Alright.
Actually, I was going to bring this up before we left. Larisian actually complimented something about you. Apparently, during the whole incident at the trade gala, he watched you in combat.
Oh,
Constitution roll.
did he now?
Yes.
For a drink. You guys drink water?
I personally don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but he said he saw you execute cat form relatively superbly. I believe something involving a blade singer.
Did he now?
Said that if you would be willing to learn, that there's always a place in Neve for that.
I'll keep that in mind. I dabbled a bit in when I went to school in Natros. Being a bard, I didn't really suit my fancy, but I did learn quite a bit, and, well, that particular field was always interesting to me. The whole entire blade singers, it's a typically elven practice.
That's what I said. I know nothing of it. It's just something Larisian said. Meanwhile, up in Lavende's room, you notice that Jigen has closed the door. You see he takes his top knot and undoes it. His long orange hair drapes down all the way down to his thighs. You see he grabs a bottle, starts lighting his hands up with oil. What do you find more tense, your shoulders or your lower back?
Well, I mean, I haven't really been sleeping on the bed very often since I've been back. I mean, what's the bed situation like? I mean, you know, if...
Have you ever had a massage before?
No.
Oh, lay on your stomach. Just let me take care of this.
Punch your butt cheeks.
I'm going to lay on my... God damn it. I'm going to lay down with my face down.
Okay. He begins massaging your lower back, and then starts moving up onto your back and on your shoulders. It feels really good. He's doing magical shit with his hands.
Oh boy.
Don't get too excited, Chad. And as he does this, you hear Jigen stop. Are you a virgin?
Yes.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I thought
I told you it was my first time getting a massage. What are you talking about?
this isn't going to end how I wanted. I'm not taking advantage of that. Alright.
Advantage of what?
Now I'm going to finish your lovely back massage, and then I'm going to show you where the hot springs are because you look dirty and you've been walking around without shoes on.
I kind of get used to it after a while.
Yes, your feet, they scare me. So...
I look at my feet.
They're fucking atrocious looking.
And I do that little, like... You know what I'm talking about? Like, I flex my toes a little. Doesn't bother me any.
Goes ahead and finishes the back massage, and then after that's said and done, he looks at you and goes, "Alright, Lavente, you go ahead, enjoy your bath. You should sleep relatively comfortably tonight. Okay?"
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Alright, he leans forward, gives you a little kiss right on your forehead.
That was nice, thank you.
Go on now, you... God, you... So innocent.
Okay, and then I leave to the hot spring.
So what did you think about the name for the group?
I can't do this anymore. I'm going... Can I have a room, or am I going somewhere else tonight?
You could have a room.
Ventus goes, "We already all turning in? We just started."
I can't...
Well...
Oh, is this about you guys trying to come up with a name? Were you guys really good at arguing
I've
about
got
that?
it. It's gonna be nice and simple. The five.
This is called the Five.
The Five.
Or alternatively,
You know what? I
the
think...
five-finger death.
Wait, hold on. I want my faith to
Are
be
you
in there
kidding
too.
me?
No, we're not putting Tempest anywhere in there.
No, just faith.
That's true. If you put your faith in it, people might think you guys are all a bunch of zealots.
No, we are 5 who are faithful. That's what we are.
No, not again. Not again.
We're...
For some reason, I feel like that name has already been done.
I don't know.
Okay. Well...
I know I've heard that somewhere before.
I'm pretty sure I have. Fairly certain it's already a guild.
I want to roll.
Alright then, I try.
So the five.
Well, no, absolutely not.
Five-finger.
I'm not gonna go ramping about
The hand.
with a
Five
name like
fingers.
We
that.
are the
once.
5 fingers of the hand.
We are the fist. Let's be fist.
Right.
Cut
We'll
the
punch
fist.
everything.
Fist everything.
We'll fist
Well.
everything to death.
It's...
Don't you want your other member before you actually come up with a name?
Lavender doesn't care.
He doesn't
Lavenday.
make any
That is a
decisions.
great name. We are Lavenday.
What?
Well, we don't want to confuse Lavenday.
Especially when we all call
Just
it.
imagine saying we are Lavenday.
What about this? We are the fall of Vanalia.
No. No.
You're making things worse.
No, think about it. That's our goal.
I know
That's
it's
That's not my goal. Certainly not my goal.
Well, what are we doing here?
Watching you be drunk. I'm trying to think of a
Yes,
name.
you're
If
very...
I remember correctly, you were all supposed to be escorting me tomorrow night.
Right.
Right. Sorry, it's
Oh,
one of the true
that could be a good name. The Escorts.
That's true, and also
Oh
tomorrow
my
you
God,
guys are
did
going to
we
get
do
to meet Barrick.
Barrick.
Yes, Barrick Valos.
Well, maybe... Small Bros. You want your faith to be in the name. We can be the Tempresses. Maybe we'll do that.
Tempresses.
What?
What?
What he say?
I think he was saying I have a temper.
A temper?
Yes.
Yes.
He do.
I mean, if you guys are going to be serious about it, you need to have something that's going to really, really resonate with people. Something they won't forget.
Well, what do we do better than anyone else?
We pull out the club. We club him to death.
Alright. People might remember clubbing to
Maybe
death.
we're all the club.
Too vague. Too vague.
The Foldman's Club.
To be fair, we
too
haven't
specific.
really
Oof.
been around together very long, so I don't really know what we have in common or really accomplished together.
We don't have anything in common.
We do. I got it. We love gold, so we are the enlightened self-interest.
The what?
The enlightened self-interest.
Well, maybe the fact that you all don't really know each other might be part of the name.
Enlightened self-interest.
You guys all kind of a motley crew.
Motley Crue.
God, no. dare, don't you
Won't
dare
you put
do
that
that.
on us, Rookie Bobby?
Why? I like that.
No, I mean, don't literally call yourself Motley Crue. There's literally a pirate gang named that.
Oh god. Are those the ones that have like the really poofy hair?
Yes. Well, they wear the leopard skins.
Yeah, they're very odd.
The strangers, the five strangers. Oh.
What is with you and
Stranger
numbers?
Stranger danger.
God knows, I can only see the predicament where people leave or come in and numbers keep changing.
That's true.
There's five of us.
Why? You do seem to be quite settled on the numbers. Think of some of the largest mercenary groups out there.
Oh, how many do they got?
You mean how many men does a mercenary group have? Thousands. It's a mercenary group.
Oh, I got it.
He said the names of the mercenary
Right,
groups.
so
Oh,
what-
no.
Typically they're simple.
What
they're
was the name?
impactful.
No, what was the name of the group we've been killing since we got here?
The Silver Tongues.
The Silver Tongues.
Oh, you mean the Death Tongues?
The Death Tongues. We're called the Death Tongues. The Death of the Death Tongues.
Wait, no, we are the Black Tongues.
Death Tongues Killers.
Death Tongue Killers!
Oh.
Father! I'm gonna pick him up. Father!
We got it!
Right, well, you know what? You think about that. I feel like I'm too sober for this conversation. And the Lich's breath is empty. So
Right, I'm gonna take the night. I suggest we all take the night and go about the rest of our nights and
Right.
meditate.
And
Try to figure out
I
what we want.
need one woman and 2 men to accompany me. So
Are we retiring?
I need a bath before I go to bed.
Are we retiring?
I think
I
so.
think bath and retire.
All right.
I'll join you.
I'm gonna fall down and pass out.
Right.
And he's down. Wonderful.
all right, there. I'll see you all in the morning, and perhaps we could get some breakfast, and I can introduce you all to Barrack.
Well, I'll see you in the morning, Ventus.
All right.
Don't have too much fun.
While he's passed out, I want to take his pants and tie them over his head and pull his coat over his legs.
Please give me a sleight of hand.
Do I get advantage because he's passed out drunk?
Sure.
You know?
Wait, do I get to roll perception on this?
This reminds me of New
19.
Year's.
23.
23.
For a moment.
Okay. Yes. You successfully put his pants on his head. You put his coat on his legs.
Right, I'm gonna take the arms of each one and just pull him over his ankles.
All right. Yeah. And then you just leave him face down, buck ass out. And a bunch of pillow cushions. Kaz, what are you doing?
Well, after seeing that sight, I'm going to retire to my room.
Okay.
So,
And Lavende, you got done with your little bath.
I'm going to
Were there bubbles?
my bubble bath. I'm going to walk out. And then at this point is he on the ground with the coat on his legs?
Yeah, you just walk out and you just see bare orc ass sticking up in
I'm
the
going
air.
to just take the coat off entirely and just leave him like that.
You're gonna take the coat off of his legs?
Yes. To sleep nothing covering him. And I'm going to take the coat.
Well, he's still got his pants on his head.
The bottom. I'm just taking the bottom.
Taking the bottom off.
Taking the bottom and I'm
All right.
putting it on.
So what are you doing with his coat?
I'm putting it on.
Oh, you're wearing it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like a giant poncho to you. It's massive. It's way too big for your
Probably
body.
like a little kid in a trench coat.
Yeah, you look.
Yeah.
You look ridiculous wearing this.
I got to get into the club, guys.
Um.
And I'm going to just. I don't know where my room is.
Yeah, you don't.
So. I'm gonna go to the nearest person because I'm sure there's still people walking around. Because. So whoever's nearest to me.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just need the room to sleep. I need bed. I need a bed. I don't need anybody in the room with me. I just need the bed.
Person looks towards you, and you see that it's a what looks like a relatively thinner than normal dwarven female. Blonde hair pulled into a big braid in the back. All right, you just want something to sleep in, then?
Yes. I'm with Kaz. I don't know if that means anything.
being with Kaz.
Oh, you don't like him either.
Well, I could tell you things about Kaz.
Tea.
You got me curious.
Yeah, just beyond me. Well, come with me.
Okay, I'm good to follow.
Let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if that... I wouldn't be surprised if Kaz has more than one accidental child.
Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be weirder, to be honest.
Weirder.
Weirder.
How?
Well, I mean, he seems to be with a lot of people. I mean, I know how babies are made.
How old are you?
What year is it?
300 saplings.
Okay. She opens up the door. I think this one's unoccupied. Here we go, child.
I'm not a child, but thank you.
Alright, dear. Closes it. Small Bros, you're passed out. Falner.
Go to a bath.
Okay. Take a bath. Jezebel.
She's going Faulkner to bathe.
Kaz.
I'm just going to bathe and go to bed. Well, meditate for 4 hours. So.
Alright. You get a trance.
Yes.
After you guys take your baths, you guys turning in for the night?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna take some moment for reflection on
you
what I'm
guys
doing with
bathe
my life
together?
right now, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Same.
You're gonna take a bath, go to your room, and have a moment of reflection?
Reflect.
About
while
what?
Sleeping.
About what?
About the whole day.
Okay.
I'm going to be writing about it in the morning.
You're gonna wait until the morning to write about it. You forget about a lot of stuff overnight.
That's a good point. I'm going to write it right now.
Okay. Give me a perform check.
That is a 22.
22.
Right.
Okay. With the 22, let me hear what you got for today.
Right. So, me and my companions, the Death Tongue Killers,
DDK.
well, we found ourselves in the middle of a ambush assassination attempt.
Is that in parentheses?
The group was overrun, then Small Ross and Fauna kick open door and slayed everything.
Are these
and
lyrics
saved
or a
the
journal?
day. In my book. It's in my book.
Oh, yours. Okay, so you're just doing a
making
journal.
notes, yeah.
Okay, I thought you were doing lyrics. I'm like,
Well,
these are.
maybe eventually there'll be lyrics. We'll see.
All right. Okay. Very well. So after you spend some night,
And I even put on some, do some little bit illustrations of an ugly Cedric turning into a smoothie slime thing.
so with that, everyone will turn in for the night and await morning after with Ventus and the introduction of Baron. And that is where we're going to end the night tonight.
Oh, early night.
So it's going to be it's an early game.
4 more hours.
But to be 100%, this was supposed to be what was done last game. You guys were supposed to get to this point and then continue it off from that. I don't want to go any further into the next part. I want you guys to get prepared for that. But as of tonight, you guys have all gone up 1 level. So you guys are all
Oh, bitch.
And now we start the 24-hour stream.
So you guys are all now level 3.
Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch.
Oh man, wait, can you do a D&D 24-hour stream?
I think we should
that-
try to find out.
So tomorrow we will be doing our season premiere of Chicago by Night, season 2.
Wow, if you guys were falling asleep to this, I deeply apologize.
Titled
Did you get that?
The Streets Run Blue.
Let the Streets Run Blue.
Let the Streets Run Blue is the title for episode 1 for season 2, Chicago by Night. Let's put some Memphis hype in the chat. We are going to be here tomorrow. New outfits, same kindred. New commercials, same hilarity.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe we decided we're not
I
going to
think
be
you
funny
said
at all.
celerity weird.
I said celerity. Totally. And then also, did we have a potential t-shirt giveaway?
Yes. That's all we're saying.
We are only saying that there's a t-shirt giveaway. We
Nothing
won't
else.
tell you what it is
No.
until
But it's a
tomorrow.
special new
But it
design.
will be a special new design.
And don't bother looking for it right now. Why am I still talking that? Don't bother looking for it right now because it's not in the store yet. It won't be in the store until tomorrow.
But in the weeks to come, look forward to seeing some new stuff in the merch store. But
I don't hear it anymore.
besides for that, remember, best time to tell stories is whenever
Don't smash that guitar.
it's near dark.
That does something.
Goodbye,
Did you
everyone.
hear that?